Yes. Oh.
What's up, our popcorn and pixels? Cut! And welcome to the dojo. Today, we're going to be talking about my probably favorite show of all time, like excluding anime, Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I think it's also one of my favorites. Like, it might be
Top, like,
it might be like
bro.
top 3,
It's so
top
good.
2. It's so again excluding anime, of course. But
How are we going to be talking about it today?
all right, guys. So we're gonna mix it up a bit. We're not really liking the way we've been ranking stuff. We're just going down a list, and we differ. We talk about things at different times, and like
it's all over the place.
It's all over the place. So today we're gonna take it season by season, starting with season 1 down to season 6, and we're gonna rate them together and give our favorite characters and our least favorite characters from each season.
Yeah.
But with season 6, we're gonna review each part separately because like.
Because when they came out, it came out 5 episodes, 5
and
episodes.
Like they were months apart, so like we had to just
Wasn't it
deal
like
with
November,
that.
December, like July or something? Or like
No,
it was December,
No,
January,
it
February.
came out July, November,
right.
February.
A
That's
big
brutal.
gap. But like, we were like the whole
We were
time.
literally geeking for some
Yeah.
Cobra Kai. In our
Yeah.
lives,
Okay.
so.
All right. So
Oh, and we're talking about the Legacy movie too.
Oh yes, the Karate Kid
Yeah.
Legends.
Oh,
yeah.
that's what it's called.
Legacy. Yeah. Okay. We're starting off with season 1. All right.
Where it all started. This was back when it was on YouTube TV, bro.
When did it just even come out? Like 2018, I think
Yeah.
it came out. Yeah. Did I remember watching this for the first time? Like, oh, me and my mom were like, oh, we love Cobra.
I
we
didn't
love
see
the
it.
Karate Kid.
I didn't see it till it came to Netflix though.
Oh really?
Did you?
Yeah. Well, I thought it did not start on Netflix.
No, it started on YouTube
Oh,
TV.
I didn't know that.
The first 2 seasons.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I guess I started watching it when.
All right. So
That'll
we're
give-
starting with season 1.
Yeah.
I say we like talk about it, then
Yeah.
Give
Give
it-
our
yeah.
ranking. Okay. So this is season 1. It starts off with. Johnny Lawrence. Just we're seeing him after like 30 years later. He's a bum. He's drunk all the
alcoholic,
time.
deadbeat dad. He's struggling financially.
He's living like the ghetto.
Yeah.
And then we're introduced to this new kid who lives right next door. That's Miguel.
Miguel.
I love how like it starts off with like, you don't want to learn karate, kid, like get away from me. Then it goes like, are you ready? Once you go down this path, there's no going back. And I love it. This is when all the rivalry starts with like Sam and Tori's not in.
Sam was likable this season. We rewatched. Really?
I don't know, bro.
Upon rewatch, I think her and Miguel's relationship was kind of cute.
Yeah, I did like
And
it.
like Miguel was a cutie, but he was so skinny.
Dude, they're
this
all so
season.
young.
Yeah, I know. Like,
but Robbie's hair, bro.
oh my gosh,
So
that could be the worst character on its own. Just the hair, bro. Not even him, just his hair. Like, I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, it was so
And
bad.
then-
Season 1 and 2, Robbie's hair was beyond chopped.
Horrible, bro. And that's when and then that's the only really big fight in that whole season is just the
All
Valley at the end.
because like, man, is there any like at all? I'm genuinely thinking like other than like the training stuff, I don't think there's any fights.
yeah, there's like just training.
And like I
There's
think
not
it's a
really
good
any.
show that like, and I like how it all like comes together. Like when Sam and her friends run into Johnny's car, and then he has to go to LaRusso's dealership,
And then they get reunited again.
and then they get reunited just for him to find out that was Daniel's daughter. Like
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
I like how they tied
like,
it all together.
Even in this season, I feel like they were really trying to get Johnny and Daniel to like kind of coincide because like that one episode where he's giving Johnny a car because his cousin
then they're
like, owned
driving
it,
to
and they're
test drive.
driving and then like they get out and they have a beer together. Like they still have issues, but like
yeah,
that-
really. Like I really thought in season 1 that's when like they were gonna start getting really close, but they just
it
like
takes
on
so
and
long,
on and
bro.
on.
It's like a toxic ex.
literally,
It's
bro.
so
Just keep
bad.
coming back to each other. But there's not a whole bunch to talk about in this
I
season.
agree. Like we're literally we've been filming for a few minutes and I kind of like
There's not that much.
but
to
like
talk about.
Hawk. Okay.
Oh yeah, when flips the script.
But really quick, I feel like it was like okay. I like how he flipped the script. I feel like though like he was so like
Nerdy
sad and pathetic.
like,
I feel like just one day like yeah he could have got the tattoo in the hair, but like I feel like that character he like gave himself wouldn't.
But
be
that's
there
the whole
yet.
point of Cobra Kai though, is that
I know,
confidence.
But like
it
he
gets
came
you
in
there.
before started training, and like he
Yeah.
came in with that confidence. I feel like he could have came in with the new style and tried it.
Yeah,
And then as like he gained his aura and his confidence, you know, like
but the Hawk is so tough.
where he
bro.
like rolls
the-
his shoulders, where he goes.
Time to unleash the Hawk. He's so warm.
It's so tough.
One of my favorite.
Except I
characters.
think this is. Oh, this isn't his worst haircut actually.
unfortunately,
I don't like the Blue Hawk though.
Yeah. Well, which one?
Season 1.
Season 1. Yeah.
I like the Blue Hawk in season 6 when it just the spikes, bro. He should have kept it. You don't
I
like
don't really
it?
like that one a whole bunch.
Really?
Yeah. To
It's
be honest.
better than the American flag, bro.
Oh,
Okay.
no. His worst one is just like buzz cut. I think that's like worst. To be honest,
I
man.
don't know about that one.
A mohawk is better than nothing, bro. Or you like his faux hawk better, right? Exactly, bro.
All right, but yeah,
somebody-
season 1. All right, how about we say the characters, then the rating?
I'd say bottom character. To be honest, has to be Sam for me, bro.
Let me see.
Cause it starts off.
Oh, I put Robbie. He's pretty
Uh,
annoying this season.
I can see
bro.
that, but like for Sam, it goes, oh, I'm dating this guy named Miguel. Oh, my phone gets taken away. My boyfriend's worried. I can
But he did
understand that
punch
part.
her.
Oh, that was an accident, bro.
I know.
I'll
but
defend that, bro. But like, he like, and then he's like, she's dating Miguel, and then, like,
He
why would she
goes to-
show up to a party holding a guy's
Yeah,
hand?
and then also before
like,
that, the
laughing
only
at her.
reason he got drunk was because he couldn't reach her. He went to her house,
So they both
and
kind of
Robbie,
overreacted.
Robbie was at the table with her, and he was like, "What the heck
I
is
think
this?"
they both kind of overreacted a little bit because
But-
like she shouldn't have been holding his hand and he shouldn't have been getting
Yeah.
drunk because like you don't know
Yeah.
what's going on in her life. And they just
Oh,
started dating.
But I think what's her name, bro?
Who?
The female. The black girl? Aisha.
Yeah.
I miss her, bro. She was goaded.
Dude, I wish the
I don't know why they did like. I know why, but like I like that she came back, but only like for
I
like
liked
talking.
I liked her confidence, liked her
Yep.
character.
And she was like, I think she was like the best of the girl Cobra Kai's.
Definitely,
Other than
bro.
Tori.
Because it was literally she was the second Cobra Kai teacher
Yes,
from
bro.
Johnny Lawrence, bro. And like they kind of got rid of her. I wish they didn't do that.
Yeah, and like right after season 2, and
She
like she
could've
was
been, like,
cooking,
the-
bro.
Yeah, she could have been the Tori of like this whole season.
I
bro.
agree. I
But,
feel like they like replaced them.
yeah, kind of because Tori or like because after the school fight,
She
Aisha
literally-
left.
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say. And then best character this season, I'd say Johnny.
Johnny Lawrence.
Oh
Oh yeah, there you
easily,
go.
bro.
He's and like he starts to pick his life up. He's still not perfect, but like I like how like having like that sense of purpose with Cobra Kai, and like and he feels like he's still getting targeted by Daniel because like he's trying to get his life together and like teaching these kids, like he wasn't making them bad kids.
Yeah.
At
He's
all.
trying to change
He's
Cobra
trying-
Kai.
Yeah, and he was just trying to boost their confidence, make them there, and he was like, he started to get some money, and like just pick his life up, and like Daniel just like, this isn't the Miyagi way. He hasn't said that yet, but like,
Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh. Bro.
but is this when this is? I remember on rewatch when Miguel goes, Cobra Kai,
Oh my
It
God,
was
bro,
so-
the
I was
memes were so funny.
I
Bro.
literally cringed so hard. I was like,
it was so funny.
they're like
bro.
in the hallway, and he's like, Cobra Kai.
Yeah, they're like about to go to the All Valley. Like, bro. Okay, but I would give. I want to hear yours first, right?
Oh,
Or the ranking,
I gave it. Let me check. I think it.
because mine's kind of. I don't know if.
Oh, I gave it a 7.5.
I gave it a 6.
I feel that's kind of low, but like again, like
It's
for like the rest of the show,
boring.
not a lot happens. I can agree,
It's so boring.
but like it's where it all started, and like everyone's so sweet and innocent still.
I know,
They're all,
but like I want like I can understand. I'm not saying it's a bad scene. It's just a barely above average.
but
for, like-
7.5 is where I'm not like I don't think 6 is like ooh, what the like it's just I agree. It's like
Yeah.
it's not the best Cobra Kai, but like
Yeah.
there's no bad season of Cobra Kai. I want to say bad. We'll get there.
This guy's such a hater, bro.
So yeah, again, but like with each season, I feel like more and more and more happens.
Yeah.
So
All right, season 2. This is when
This is goated, bro. This is
we
a
get
goated
introduced
season.
to Tori. This.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and this is when the school fight happens. This is when Kreese comes back. This is when.
Oh,
the
he
fun
came
shit-
back at the end of.
Yeah, at the very end.
Okay, I feel like this when now that Kreese is in the picture, we can talk about a funny
No,
story.
not
yet.
yet. Push it later.
All
later,
right,
later.
all right.
We have a very funny little nitbit, but that's later. That's later.
Okay, but I think Tori's a great character,
Oh yeah.
and like
Peyton List is a good actor too. She's like
I
all
feel
those
like
Disney
her and-
movies.
I feel like her and Miguel work better as a couple than him and Sam.
Yeah, and I love how they're both like, freaking Robbie and Sam
they're-
are married
yeah,
in real life,
yeah.
dude. I love that. And then
Tori and Hawk.
Zolo or whatever Sholo. That's
Yeah, Xolo
Miguel and
Morinue.
they're dating in real
No,
life too.
Tori's
Did they
with
break up?
Hawk.
Oh yes, no, they broke up. I'm
I
pretty
don't-
sure they
I
broke
don't
up because when they
really.
showed, I think they were dating and they broke up. Now her and Miguel are together.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure, bro.
one.
But we'll have to fact check it. But I love how like everyone. I liked it, bro.
And like, I think this is a fun season. And my goat Stingray, bro. I
Stingray.
love Stingray, bro. He's such a like a no.
Yes,
like,
bro.
He has such a sad life.
I
Like,
don't like how he's like I wish that he was there. I wish he was in it more. Like he was kind of like in it for a little bit, and then he kind of died off.
and
a
like,
bit.
not even joking. Him when he comes to school to be the teacher, just to hang out with the
God,
kids,
and he starts
and he goes and he
beating
bumps
up all
them.
the kids, right? Dude, I love Stingray, bro.
And he's so funny, and like he actually has such like he's so pathetic.
And
though,
then in
bro.
season, I think I think it was 5 or 6, or no, I
No,
think
he
it was
comes-
5 when he comes back and talks to Lawrence. And he's like, "You were my first sensei,
Oh, that was
man."
season 6.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll get.
you're my first sensei,
Yeah.
man. And like
And-
their deep moment was so.
And I think
nice.
like this is when because Kreese is back in the picture, and this is when Johnny Lawrence realized that like Kreese hasn't changed because like
no, that's
Miguel-
season. This season
no.
3 because remember he comes at the end. So all this Johnny.
no
Lawrence,
no
this
he
Kreese
comes
stuff.
what
Yeah, Kreese comes in at the end of season 2.
no season 1 we literally just
no,
realized it.
season 2.
No because
Yes, bro.
they're
Kreese
training
is back
the-
at the end of season 2.
No, because the fight happened, bro. I'm promising.
Oh wait, maybe you're right. Yeah.
Because they fight and then they come back from
Yeah,
all them.
so
Like,
then, yeah,
what
it's like-
happened? Because like this is when Johnny starts to get because Miguel starts turning kind of mean.
Yeah.
And then Hawk, especially the Red Hawk.
Red Spike or Red Spike, whatever, is the
It's
best
Red
Hawk haircut.
Yes, and
best
I like
Hawk
how
mentality.
I know that this isn't like it's a silly thing. He changes the color of the back tattoo like when he gets
Dude,
the
that-
dye,
I love
He
that,
goes
bro.
back and gets just the little part
I love
colored.
it, bro.
And Moon still him and Moon are together.
And then
Moon's so
Dimitri's trying to get with Yasmin, bro.
But this is when the Miyagi Do stuff starts.
Yeah, because and it's just Robbie and Sam.
And just Robbie and Sam.
And their chemistry starts because Herman.
But they were both so annoying this season.
Yes.
Dude, oh my gosh. But like the fights are here, like the Coyote Creek one where like Hawk and Miguel are fighting in the
Such a
forest.
good-
And like all the training they go through, like
yeah.
oh, and it's so good. And then like even Robbie, he starts to change it. He's still annoying this season. Especially
Yeah.
the school fight. But man, Sam. This was a hard bottom barrel for who was the most annoying. I wanted to go Dimitri.
But
because
Sam is really rough.
Dimitri's so annoying this season. He's like binary brothers. And like at the party he's like dissing Hawk.
Yeah.
And then like he's so annoying. He's like, I don't want to do all this Cobra or karate stuff. He's like, I don't want to get punched in the face. And he joins Miyagi Do and is like such a weak little man. And he's
Yeah.
so annoying all season. And then like in the school fight, I don't know how, but he kicks Hawk in the face, sends him through his
hated
trophy,
that, bro.
and like get out
They
of here,
literally
bro.
show Hawk to be the most bad ASS, be so strong. This new mentality, he's crazy.
and he
he's
gets
such a
cooked
bully.
by like a nobody. And then, like,
Who has like a week of
well,
training.
this is why Sam is the worst character this season. That school fight, it is Sam's fault. Miguel got paralyzed. Everything happened because Sam is willingly broke up with Miguel, got
And
with
she
Robbie,
kissed Miguel
and she kissed Miguel. Tori saw
when they
that
were
and,
both
like,
had girlfriends and boyfriends.
and Miguel pushed away. He's like, "What was that?" And like she's like, "I'm sorry." And then like
and Tori saw it.
and then Tori saw it and she's like nothing. And then she didn't tell Robbie
Yeah.
either. And then
Until way
the
later.
school fight happens, and then
I love the school fight.
and like
though.
Sam. Oh my gosh, bro. She really does like she's just like her dad, bro. Because she gets so scared of Tori, bro. That's another thing that annoyed me. Not just this season, every season, bro. Anytime Tori comes up to her, Sam's like, she gets scared and like runs.
Is that the season that Dimitri's breaks his arm?
No, that season.
Then yeah.
But Sam, and then she doesn't take accountability. She like Tori's coming after her. She's like, "Why are you doing this?
And
Let's
then-
stop
yes,
fighting."
And I like when Tori and Sam first meet. Tori's like, "You never had to fight for anything in your life. You have everything on a silver spoon." And she was right.
Yeah.
Sam is literally the little rich girl who literally gets everything.
Except
she
Anthony's
wants.
worse.
Oh my gosh, bro. Anthony season 1 and 2 literally looked like a bowling ball, bro.
Anthony, he was a chud all
Oh
three
yeah.
seasons.
Like, his glow up needs to be studied though. It's
Yeah,
kind
but
of
he's,
crazy.
he's still so annoying.
Yes.
But like we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But Sam, and then like she gets all like, bro, and then I remember she's the reason Miguel gets paralyzed. But Robbie, man, this is another reason. He's so mid, bro, at the early season because like all Miguel did was Robbie tried breaking up the fight, but like when Miguel came in, he was like he threw Tori into the locker.
Yeah. He did
And
not need to be
obviously,
doing all
he's
that.
gonna be like defensive because that's all he saw. He didn't know what's happening, and so he's gonna defend his girlfriend. And they start fighting, and then he like wins, and he lets
He
go.
shows mercy,
He shows
bro.
mercy, and Robbie's like, "Ah!" Boom, kicks him over the rails and paralyzes him. And then Sam has the audacity to be like, What did you?
Robbie, what did you do?
What did you do?"
And
Like,
then, oh my
and then she's like, what did he do? And he runs away, and then like.
yeah, Sam was low-key annoying, but like Dimitri, I might have. They're like tied for like worst character season, bro, and most
Anthony.
annoying.
The
Anthony
three of them-
barely is even. He's in it for like
But
one
every time, bro,
episode.
like that one scene where like
he's always on his iPad going like, like,
and like he's always beefing with Johnny for no
yes,
reason.
I love that, bro. Oh, they're so funny, bro. But yeah, I think Sam and Dimitri tied for like bottom like characters, but
And
best,
Robbie. Oh wait, just Miyagi-Do is in the bottom characters. Who would have thought?
horrible characters. Bro. But I think Johnny Lawrence probably be number one
But
again.
the school fight is so good, bro.
It's really good, bro. And like, every time we talk about it, we always think about like, if this would nothing like this happened in real life.
Because
bro.
like literally a teacher comes up, he sees everyone fighting, he's like,
I
don't
don't get paid
enough
that.
for this. But like, dude, oh my gosh, I forget how like cringy, like not the main character, like what's his name, Bert and the other kid,
the
bro.
little
Yeah,
little
and like they're
Chinese
like,
kid.
and he's like, dude, he punched him in his glass break. He's like, you're
Oh, you're gonna pay for
I was
that.
like- and then like penis breath and Chris,
And then the teacher grabs both of them like over his shoulders
and walks away.
It's so
And then
funny,
like
bro.
Chris and penis breath fight, and then dude is so cringy. He hits him with the book, and he's like,
Those
now who's
characters,
a
I don't
badass?
really. I've never liked those characters either, to be honest. They're kind of
Especially penis breath, bro.
He's so
Also, I forgot like Barnes called him muscles in season 6, and then
And then
he
he just
kept
went back to penis red.
because like Anthony called him that. He's like, it's muscles now. I'm like,
like.
Oh,
if-
but we have to acknowledge that this is where the cringe really kicked in, bro. Because like, bro, when Robbie pretend hurt his leg to get Sam out of the house,
that feels better.
and then I was like, and then when freaking Daniel kicks the boba out of the guy's hand, and he goes and walks away, bro. I was like,
dude, but the cringe is what makes this show
I
so
agree,
good.
I know,
bro.
but I feel like it was really bad earlier on.
But that's like the number one complaint I hear from when I'm talking to anyone that hasn't seen it or just seen a little bit. They're like, dude, the cringe is so bad. I'm like,
but like, I feel like it gives it some charm for sure.
yes, bro. Every little like you could name out anything that has cringe. I know Stranger Things has cringe. Even these movies like have cringe sometimes, too. But like, you can't. You gotta look past
Not
it.
Batman.
Because some of
The
but-
Batman, bro.
yeah, exactly. Well, you know what I meant. But like, anyways, like literally, the cringe is what makes it good sometimes, bro. And I think it adds to it because, like we talked about a while back, like the movies were serious movies, and they just made this show just for fun. They kind of just like did it, but then it actually ended up being super successful.
All right, so I agree, and I'm so happy with it becoming successful because this show is so peak. But I think
Literally.
the best character is Miguel.
Yeah.
He peaked. He didn't peak this season, but he was up there this season,
And then
bro.
same with Lawrence too, pretty good
Yeah.
in this season.
But I chose Miguel this season, and I gave it an 8.5. The
Yeah.
action up there. There's more fights.
I give it
there's-
an 8.
Yeah, so it's just barely different. See, we're pretty similar
Yeah.
so far. I feel like
It's gonna get really different, really
watch
fast.
us literally have the same ranking every season,
There's no
bro.
way.
Yeah, but yeah, this
I'd
is when
say
it gets good. I'm like,
Lawrence, Miguel, and then Dimitri
And, like,
Sam. At the bottom.
and then when Miguel gets paralyzed and Carmen is like, get away, and then he leaves his car on the beach and
Ooh,
he
yeah,
starts
throws his
drinking
phone.
again, and like his life just comes crashing down.
Oh, and this is when we get introduced to the Cobra Kai car. That was so sick.
Oh
bro.
yeah,
And,
I wish
like-
he kept it, bro. He changed to
But
a
then,
minivan.
but then Stingray got it.
Yeah, but like I mean, I like the Eagle Fang van too.
That's
though.
very tough, bro.
It has like an eagle lightning on it.
I love Lawrence, bro.
All
Yeah,
right,
I think
season
we're pretty.
three.
We're pretty. Season 3. Yeah.
All right, before we start reviewing this season, my favorite character of the entire show gets introduced this season. Who comes in this season?
I don't-
The thing in your head, the brain. Yeah, that. Are you for real?
No.
Chosen.
Oh.
Where are the children?
But like for like yeah, this is when he just gets like shown. He doesn't really get introduced till
What do
like
you mean?
later.
He's like in a whole episode with Daniel. Shows
Yeah,
him
but,
this,
like he
the,
doesn't like get
the
involved in the
paralyzed
story till
thing
later.
till like next season.
Yeah.
When he paralyzes his arm. And like Chosen is so funny, bro. Every time he's on screen, I genuinely like just can't not
I love
his
him,
accent, bro. Like he's so funny, bro.
We'll get to the
Ugh.
funny things in season 6, but like he carries season 6 to be honest.
He kind of does. Okay, but that was just when I want to start.
Yes.
Chosen, I think, is the best character.
This is
in
when
all the show.
Miguel's recovering. This is and at the very end, it's when Larusso and Lawrence fight Kreese and they kick him through the glass of the dojo.
Really quick, I think of the first 3 seasons, guys. This is my least favorite.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, I feel like worse than like the finale is so mid, bro.
Of season
Of season 3.
Yeah, it's literally just them
'Cause,
fighting
like,
Kreese.
No, not just that. Like Johnny and Daniel for most episode are at a like a dinner party,
Yeah.
and then the house fight to me is so mid. Except one of the funniest things, bro. Like also that was so dumb. Like why were they just meowing? They're like meow meow meow.
And then Bert goes, "Do you have a cat?" And then Miguel looks at Sam like, "I don't know you have a cat. I don't."
Just
gets
flies
thrown
through the window.
So funny. And then later, Sam's mom was like, a little boy got thrown through our window," and I was laughing. Bro.
And like that fight was okay, but like that's
that's when
the
Hawk
end.
switches up.
Yeah, but like, man, Cobra Kai had the most aura.
Yes.
Right. This season, Tori and Hawk running it, and then Robbie even sneakily like comes in,
Mm-hmm.
and like Kreese is low key a menace, bro.
Is this when? Yeah, this is when Robbie's in juvie, right? Yeah. This
Yeah,
is,
because he paralyzed.
and then we get the short hair, and this is when we
Also-
meet Kenny's older brother.
Also, man, I don't like how Robbie felt about this, bro. Like, you paralyzed the kid, and like Daniel came there to like talk with him, and like this kid ran
He's like,
away,
"Leave me
paralyzed the kid, basically attempt to murder, and then like obviously he needs to go to pay for that in jail, and like Daniel comes to him, he's like, you betrayed me, you sent me in jail. What do you think he was gonna do to you?
Yeah, like, what?
And like
Jinx.
that's like the 4th time.
Yeah,
in a
bro.
row. I'm mad.
But like, bro, he is kind of annoying this season, but I wouldn't say he's bottom
he
character.
starts getting cooler.
Yeah, because he has the short hair. This is
And
when we meet
Cobra Kai.
Kenny's older brother.
Yeah.
I love the juvie stuff, and then when he gets out, he's like,
And,
I
like,
hate both of you.
Kreese starts like edging his way in there.
Yes,
He
bro,
like
this is-
he visits.
This
him
is
and
when we
talks
start to see
him.
Kreese become like back to his old self and be like that
Yeah.
sneaky little snake.
Yeah,
he
and
is.
now that Johnny's like done with Cobra Kai, Kreese just can run the show how he wants, and he really does. Cause man, like Hawk really is like just a jerk, bro. And then Sam, bro.
And then this is when Eagle Fang also starts. too.
No.
Yeah, season 3, because season 4 is when they Yeah, I think
No,
this
it's
is-
season 4.
Are you sure?
I promise.
No. Oh yeah, maybe it is. Yeah,
because
he
the
gets
finale
van.
is Sam and them trying to
Yeah.
get everyone together, and that's why they all fight at the house
Yeah.
together. So Eagle Fang
Yeah.
doesn't.
So it was season 4.
Yeah. But where was my point? I lost it.
I don't know.
I think the rivalry started to really climb up this season,
Mhm.
like between Cobra Kai and Miyagi stink, bro.
Yeah.
And like Hawk had so much aura, dude. I think my all-time favorite Hawk moment is when his bullies come to join Cobra Kai,
And he beats that
And,
guy
like-
to a pulp.
and like
bro.
Penis Breath loses because he's a bum, and like to Kyler, and then the other one's like, "Oh, I'm next," and then Hawk's like, "He's mine,"
And then he like tells the guy to put the flags away.
and then
I was
you're like, "Oh shoot!" And then like Hawk takes off his thing, and then you see the Grim Reaper because Moon broke up with him, and he's like,
and the guy's like, "Oh," and then he like gets dumb.
and then Hawk doesn't even try, just boom, boom, punching him,
And
elbows,
then once he's on the
puts him
ground,
on the ground,
bro.
and then I love the way they edited this because Kreese was starting to say finish him. He didn't even get to finish it. He says finish, and then it just cuts to Hawk pounding him, bro.
And then he like spits on him, and then Kreese goes, "Ooh,"
And then Kyler's like genuinely terrified, bro. I think that's Hawk's coolest moment. bro.
yes, bro. I and that's when that like I said, Red Hawk Mark is literally Red Hawk is the best.
Just say Red Hawk, bro.
Red Hawk is the best one.
But he got the Red Hawk in season 2, but like
Yeah.
he really got cool this season.
Mhm.
And like even like Dimitri, man, like but like Dimitri and Sam on the same team are so annoying because like Sam literally picked a fight with Hawk at that place, and then she's fighting, and she hears Tori's voice, and she's like, and then
like-
she crawls and hides and starts
And
crying.
Dimitri breaks.
And
his
Dimitri's
arm.
literally begging, and then Sam's like, but I'm scared. Like,
and then she goes crying to her mom the next day, bro.
and then she always like it's my fault, and then her mom's like, no, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yeah, bro. I don't even know. I don't like. Yeah, who'd you put at your bottom?
Dimitri, dude, because this is when he starts like actually fighting,
Becoming
and like dude, that scene with, and that was season 2. I was
What?
thinking of. There's that scene where they're at the mall. Sam,
Oh
Dimitri was like,
yeah.
he's like, oh my gosh, the new comic book came out today. You guys know anything from the comic shop? And I'm like, no, we're gonna. He's like, okay, and he starts running there,
He's
bro.
so annoying, bro.
And like he's built weird too, bro. And
I
then-
never liked Dimitri ever. I still
not
don't.
even one time, but he somehow gets worse.
How? I don't know how, bro.
I don't need.
I think he's worse in season 6, to be honest.
And we're in season 3, and he just keeps getting
Yeah,
more and
bro.
more annoying. But like the finale, I feel like Hawk, like after he broke Dimitri's arm, he kind of like was like, oh wow, and like you saw the look in
Oh,
his
this
eyes.
is also when they trashed Miyagi-Do too and took the Medal
Oh,
of
and
Honor.
he no, that was season 2.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because
Oh, yeah,
Johnny
because
was
before
still
the
there.
fight, yeah.
And like because like Hawk did that. That was an L from. You don't think so, bro?
No, it was like Hawk was like scared, bro.
Oh yeah. And crap, I lost my train of thought again, bro.
They're talking about stealing the Medal of Honor.
No, before that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're talking about Dimitri and stuff.
I lost it. I don't know what I was talking about.
That's alright. But yeah, I think so Dimitri definitely bottom, bro. And then I say top.
Oh, let me see.
Who'd you
Oh,
put?
it's Hawk. It's Hawk.
Yeah.
It's 100% Hawk. He
Easy.
had the most. I remember. It was about Hawk. It was him. His like heel turning good.
Oh yeah.
He broke his arm, and you could see the look in his eyes. He's like,
He's like-
he kind of felt bad, and Tori's like, that was sick, and he's like,
yeah.
And then like in the like, but I feel like it just happened too fast because like
Yeah.
that was the only moment he showed like resentment, and then
Mhm.
like, he jumps them at the house, and then like he's seeing Dimitri and Miguel get beat up, and then he's like, oh, I'm a good guy now.
Never. They needed more build up, but I still like how he changed.
And but like, dude, I feel like if I was Kyler, bro, I would just give up because like. He's fighting Miguel and he's like, oh, you're not gonna fight back. I'm like, dude, this guy was paralyzed. What do you mean? And then he still loses, bro.
The fact that Kyler lost to a guy who just got out of physical therapy from a paralyzed
Like, his
state.
back was broken, and like he was beating up
Kyler's
Miguel,
scoring.
and Miguel kicked him, and then I was like, bro,
The
and
fact that
he was
Kyler
even
lost.
trained now, and he still lost, bro.
Like, Kyler like literally a fraud, bro.
Miguel's never like truly really lost, bro. Other than I would,
If you count when
I don't think he lost a school fight because he like thought the
Yeah.
fight was over, but he lost in season 6 to like
well, he technically did win the school fight because he had Robbie pinned.
That's
and
what I
that was
just said.
basically the done.
in season 6 though he lost. That's like the only
Yeah.
when Robbie and him are fighting for captain.
Yeah.
We'll get to that, but so yeah, but Miguel is. I feel like he could be up there, but like he doesn't do much this
He's not-
season because
yeah,
he's
he's not
paralyzed for like
crazy
the
yet.
first like 3 episodes, bro.
Yeah, he's not crazy yet.
But I love Johnny and his relationship building, and like the way Johnny.
Well, this is when also when Lawrence and Carmen start falling in love.
Yeah.
together.
Because Johnny, like I remember, he was like deadbeat at the start of the season. He was drunk. He had the beard. He was all beat up, getting in bar fights. And then like Miguel, this is something I kind of feel bad about though. Like the show, I love Johnny and Miguel's relationship. He never actually treats Robbie like a son, even in season 6.
Yes, even when
I
they
was
make up,
watching it and I was like, bro, he's like talking like he's treating Miguel like his kid. Like Robbie's just like, yeah, it's
kind of there. Yeah.
And like in season 5, like the fact that he's like, Robbie, we gotta go get Miguel from Mexico. I'm like, dude, they're like more. But the FBI shirt was funny.
Dude, the female,
Female
body,
body
inspector.
inspector.
It's so funny, bro.
But all right,
But what did you get season 3?
I give this one just a 7. I think this one's the worst.
Yeah, me too. 7 out of 10.
I don't. I still think I like season 1 more.
No.
But like, the season just doesn't have a lot going for it. But the final fight with Daniel and Johnny showing up just PO'd at Kreese, and like the way Daniel uses the thing Chosen taught him, he like paralyzes him, and like we'll finish this at the tournament.
Yeah, bro. Oh.
And then
like,
the stakes get so high.
And we always talk about how like when Martin Cove, aka like fights, you can tell he's like so old, and like his fighting for him is like so hard, and like you can tell when they use stunt doubles, bro.
And like his like sometimes they just don't like him.
No, bro. Like from the back, like for a second, you're like, oh.
And then like when they throw and they turn, I'm like, oh, that's not him.
There's like when the stunt doubles are, he has like the stunt doubles always have skinny neck, and Martin Cove kind of has like a thick and he's kind of like a thick squished guy, but like all the stunt doubles are tall, lanky guy. I'm like, bro, this is not. But like I loved that fight at the end when they gang him up and they're like, we'll finish it in the tournament. Like yeah.
And then Robbie fully turns like to Cobra Kai.
Yeah. And like
so yeah, a 7. It set up season 4 so well.
Oh, it was like, and then season 4 just like balled, man. But yeah, so I'd give it a 7 too.
7,
so
yeah.
we're pretty much on the same.
When should we
wavelength,
talk
right?
about it, bro?
Okay, now I think we have appropriate.
All right, guys, really quick rundown before we get there. Past few years, we've been going to Fan Expo because of where we live. That's what it's called. It's like Comic-Con if you
Yeah,
don't.
it's
If you've
just
never
Comic-Con.
heard Fan Expo, and if you guys can't see on the wall right here, we have a few pictures.
Yeah,
This one, Grant Gustin, The Flash, awesome.
that
The one above it, well, we'll get to that.
And
And
then
the
the one
top
above
one
that.
is Homelander, but we also have a picture with the Reverse Flash.
that our other friend
Our
has.
other friend has, and then we got like a signed Flash poster with the Flash and Reverse Flash. We all get these at Fan Expo, but this picture right here,
But
we
this
got.
this
a
is
fun
this is where it gets
story.
crazy. This picture right here, this is Martin Cove, aka John Kreese. So
This was this past
those
summer.
those bottom 2 pictures are from the same day.
Yeah.
We met. Did we meet him? No, we met him last. So we met.
No, we met him first.
Oh, you're right.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we met him last. So we met Grant Gustin. That was super fun.
And
We were
Tom
like,
Cavion.
oh yeah, and we were like, oh dude, this is sick. And then we had Martin Cove.
Yeah.
No one was in the line, so we were like, oh, we got there early. We were like the 3rd people in line. We're like, oh, we were so excited. We were so
planning
excited.
like, oh my gosh, what pose should we do? Because we see online like people like with any Cobra Kai cast member like they're doing like cool stuff. Like I've seen like Johnny Lawrence's actor.
Yeah,
like,
and they're like
in
full on- and
chokeholds,
choking, yeah.
and like even Kreese has had cool pictures with fans like where he's like about to punch them, but man.
Okay. So hear this out, right? We get in line, we put all our stuff down, we're like so excited to meet him. We walk in, we see him, we're like, oh my gosh. So then our idea for the photo was we were gonna do this where we like kind of
Face off like we're about to fight.
like we're about to fight, right? So we're like, okay, we're gonna tell him to like hold his, because in the show he holds his gi like this and like he like kind of aura farms.
Yeah, he just sits there like.
And then we were gonna do this and act like we're like about it, like start a match. So we get in there, and me and Adrian are like, oh my gosh, like, oh hi, we're so nice to meet you. And he was like, hi folks, like nice to meet you. We're like, okay, so for this idea, we were gonna like face off, and is it okay if like you? And I asked him like, is it okay if you like grab your collar like this, like how you do?
And he said like, how you doing in the show?
And he goes like this. Yeah. And I was like, okay. So then we get in our positions, right?
We're literally facing off like this.
And Martin Cove comes up. So get in my position, right?
All right.
Go like this. No, other way.
Oh my bad.
So I'm
Of
like
laughing
this, right?
thinking about this,
I'm like this,
alright.
right? And then they're like, all right, get ready, about to take a picture. Martin Cove looks like comes to me right then the eye, grabs my cross.
No, your collar.
No, he grabs my cross
Oh.
first. He tucked it into my shirt. Then he grabs my collar like this and like is like an inch away from my face.
And like in the picture, he's hiding behind Jack. And like me and Jack were
We'll put the picture up.
Yeah, we were so confused because like.
And,
And what's funny is the week before this,
oh yeah, I forgot.
he got in trouble because he bit his
the girl
co-star,
with
the Kim.
yeah.
Yeah, he bit her, and like she got all mad. Like we didn't think he was gonna be there. So like he just didn't understand. Like he got so close to Jack's face, I genuinely thought he was
like
about
an
to bite
inch
him.
away from my
And like
face.
we were just standing there looking at each other, trying not to laugh for the photo, and we're so upset because we can't even see him.
We'll put it up and show you guys the closer up, but
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, that was so funny. And then like, as we're leaving, me and Adrian like, so we kind of just
But,
stay
like,
quiet
Yeah, well, when we walked in, Quan
And
and Axel
Axel
were
were
just
there.
standing in
the
there.
corner, and
And
like,
I don't even think they were there to meet. Like they were just there.
No, I think they did
Really?
have time. No, maybe they didn't. I don't really remember.
Quan
I remember
literally was so cute.
I literally remember
bro.
like walking away. I'm like kind of disappointed, and I look up and I just see these two guys, and then I'm like, who is? I see this super tall guy, and I see this Asian guy, and I was like, because Quan has that like cool hair, but
Yeah.
but he had like a middle
He
part.
looked and they were dressed normally.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's, and I kind of like went like, oh hey, and I didn't realize till later that was them. I was like, oh, I wish I said hi back, but like, oh, like the last
Yeah, they said
three-
hi to us, and we were just like, hey. We thought there was like other people waiting to get
yeah,
pictures.
for the last 3 years, Cobra, at least one Cobra Kai member has been there, so we're hoping
We're
this year
hoping.
Johnny Lawrence.
I really anyone like
'Cause,
even
like,
we
3
should
years-
retry it with him if he comes back.
4 years
bro.
ago, when the one that he didn't go to when we went, it was Hawk, Tori, Johnny Lawrence, and Martin Cove all there. The only people that actually came were Johnny Lawrence and
Oh yeah,
John
because the other ones had
Kreese.
like issues. They couldn't
Yeah,
make it.
and they
there.
just didn't come, and I was like so disappointed because I wanted to meet Hawk so bad. But like with me and my mom literally have pictures of us like creeping on John Kreese and Johnny Lawrence from afar. Like it's so funny because my mom's obsessed with Johnny Lawrence, and we love them, bro. But
Yeah, and it was really we walked out like we were so disappointed. Like maybe the picture turned out
yeah,
good.
him and my other friend were laughing, and I'm sitting there like,
And then
I
like
was
we
so
got the
upset.
picture. I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. And then like we kept looking at it. Like this is a really
it gets
bad
worse
picture.
and worse the more we look
And-
at it.
Oh wait, there's another one. He met Anakin Skywalker as well.
Yeah, but that was
But
with,
that
wasn't with
one's
you,
not
though.
even on the wall. But
Yeah.
we have a few other ones. We need to make more space, man.
Yeah, but this year
You're gonna
when
get a
we
vlog.
go, we're
You're
gonna
gonna
we're
get a
gonna
vlog
vlog
from
it. We're gonna put over a voice memo over it, and we're gonna take you guys with
Yeah.
us the whole time. It's probably gonna be a longer episode, or we can, cut, it down. Yeah, but we're gonna do a vlog, go through all come down. We're gonna buy cool stuff, meet cool people. Because we
Yeah,
already met
like-
Ryan Otley last time.
Yeah, last year we met the guy who drew
Yeah,
Invincible.
like the first year we only met people. The second year we actually
Yeah.
met artists. We
'Cause, like,
met
I met
video
the
game
guy
people.
who drew the Walking Dead comics, and I also met Ryan Otley, and I got a signed poster. And like obviously, I met
we actually
my
met more people this year.
Yeah, I met my hero Grant Gustin,
Mm.
and not only did I get a photograph, I went up to the booth where we can like talk with them
and actually
and get autographs. However, Grant Gustin, I've always heard he
Yeah.
had social anxiety, but like there you can really tell he wasn't very talkative. But when we talked with
yeah, he was
Tom
very talkative.
Cavion, the Reverse Flash,
He was.
we
like,
actually sat there for I think over like almost 10 minutes, bro.
yeah, like 15 minutes, and we
Literally,
talked about the show.
we-
We talked about
yep,
more projects.
and he was so
has.
nice to us, and like he signed things, and like he was so nice to us, and like it was the best experience ever.
So kind. He was a great guy, bro. I
Yeah.
literally I loved him, bro. I wish we had that picture.
Yeah.
We need to print all the
yeah, we
pictures now.
have it, but our friend has it because
So, yeah.
the Reverse Flash signed the picture we got with him.
Yeah. Dude, it was so cool. I cannot wait for this year. I hope. And the thing that sucks about Fan Expo is we don't know who's coming till a month before.
Yeah. And they moved the date, so now it's a
It's
month
in May,
earlier.
yeah.
Like last year it was in July.
Yeah, now it's at the end of May, so we're only gonna know stuff in April. Like, oh my gosh,
we're
it's
still gonna be in school, bro.
Yeah, it's rough, but that's our
that's
hilarious
that's our funny story.
bro.
And like we'll show you it like right now.
I
Like,
hope-
it'll
yeah.
be floating right here.
But yeah, I hope next year, or if he ever comes back, we can redeem ourselves, bro.
And like you won't remember us, but like we'll make sure to make it clear. Like you stand like this.
You grab color like this.
Your
Watch him still do
collar.
it again, bro.
It's like, but I think what made it funnier is because like he bit the girl the week before.
But I think I like it better ending up like this because we have a really funny story to come out of it.
But it's just
instead of-
disappointing.
It's
picture.
but it's all right.
it's like we
Anyways,
forgot about it though.
All right, back
Back
to the ranking.
now.
Season 4.
Woo. This is the best season of Cobra Kai.
I don't know. For me, it's like yeah. I don't know.
Wait, what'd you give season 3?
Season 3, we both gave it 7s.
Oh. Wait, you don't think season 4 is the best season?
No, it's it's definitely up there. Like I said, these last 3 seasons are like some of the best ones. We'll get there.
Okay.
All right, I wrote a bunch of notes down, so I just wrote down key points. So this is when Johnny and LaRusso relationship really starts, and they train together. This is when Terry Silver comes back. Intro to Kenny. And while we're on the topic of Kenny, I think this is the #1 pick for a Miles Morales actor. He is like, he's perfect for Miles, bro. I think he's the perfect casting, more than Lucas than Stranger Things. I think Kenny is a way better pick because he's tall, he's got that build, he can grow his hair, and I think he's perfect for Miles. But that's besides the point. But yeah, so that's introduction to Kenny. Johnny gets drunk and calls Miguel Robbie.
Oh my gosh, this was so brutal, dude. Cause like oh, dude, I remember even on rewatch it hit me so hard because like I don't remember what Miguel was doing, but he comes and finds Johnny because Johnny got in
I
a
think
fight.
it was after prom.
Yeah, because who did Johnny get in a fight with?
I don't remember.
Oh no, it's
they
because
were
this
after-
this is when Silver jumped him, like, and
Yeah.
Kreese started to realize like, oh, Silver's like a bad dude, and like then he got drunk, and like Miguel carried him to his bed, and he's like, "You're wet."
I
He's like,
love
"Me
you,
too.
Robbie."
I peed myself," and then I was like, and then Miguel finally builds up the courage to say, "I love you," And then
I love you, Robbie.
he's crying, I love you, Robbie. And then instantly, dude, Sholo did such a good job because like I don't know if like they film like this, but he instantly just tears in his eyes.
It was perfect.
And I was like, oh. And then he walks away crying, bro. And I was like,
and then the next day at training, he was like, they were all weird, and Johnny didn't even know, like, realize what he did.
And it was the day before the tournament.
And it like made things rocky. That's also when Tori and Robbie start to get a little romance. And
I think they're a good couple though.
I loved the prom episode.
Sam just doesn't belong with anyone.
Oh, and we totally forgot about Dimitri and Yasmin start.
How did he pull Yasmin, bro?
Genuinely,
like, he's so annoying this season too.
Yes, he literally. How did he? He's getting
and like
annoying.
she's like, oh, you're so hot when you're not.
Your nerdy little voice is so
and
sexy.
She's like, she's like, you're not a loser anymore. Just because
he gets more nerdy even as it goes along.
And like, I genuinely hate the binary brother thing because like this is when Hawk gets his
Eli binary brother,
and like he always does it because like he was doing it every other season. Like when he's trying to hype up Hawk. And he's like, come on, man. Remember when we went to Robot Camp and blah, blah, blah. He's like, remember who we are? We're binary brothers. And he goes, Dimitri, Eli, binary brothers. Like, it's generally. And then Hawk, bro, he's depressed. And he's like,
yeah, bro. He
does
not
how,
care.
If Dimitri was my friend, that's how I would react.
I wouldn't be friends with him in the first place, bro.
He's so annoying.
This is also when Silver beats up Stingray. That's when that big.
That was the
starts.
finale.
Yeah. No, I think it was like an episode before.
Oh yeah, because we don't. Then the finale is when Kreese gets arrested. Like,
this is also when Hawk loses his mohawk too.
I like bald Hawk because like it's the character development. He doesn't need it anymore.
I like the character, but I don't like.
But the purple was so good,
and it was only in for half an episode. Not even. It was in like for like 20 minutes.
And like, dude, like it's crazy how like. And then this is when like Eagle Fang starts. My goat Devin gets introduced to the show, bro.
This guy in Devin, bro.
She's my goat, bro.
She's such a gooner, bro. You literally are like gooning over her, bro. Devin, I never really liked Devin, to be honest.
When season 6 is coming out, every other sentence is like, "Oh my gosh, she's so pretty, bro."
He was like drooling on our TV, bro. This is also when Miguel hurts himself in the finals against Hawk.
Oh my gosh,
I
dude,
hated that.
Not even joking. He was piecing Hawk up, bro.
Yes.
Hey, I was thinking about it on rewatch. I'm like, Hawk beat Robbie, bro. Miguel was piecing Hawk up, bro. Genuinely, what would Miguel have done to Robbie in the rematch, bro? Because like Robbie barely could, like they were close, and then he lost to Hawk, and it was 2-0 Miguel, and Miguel was just about to knock him out, bro.
But then he just pulled a muscle. Holy plot armor, bro.
But I love Hawk winning it because, like, again, it goes to showing he doesn't need it anymore. And he can still have his confidence,
and I love
show who he is. I love that finally Daniel was like, use both styles because he was like he knows he was at Miyagi-Do longer than me, and then he's like, but you
were in Cobra Kai longer than him,
and he's like, go kick some ASS, and I was like, ugh.
And this is when like he was feeling so down, and Moon comes up to him before the fight. He's like, I like, don't get me wrong, I like the hair, but it's what's in here what's count. And then the Hawk plays goes,
and then
it was so cool.
And like I was so stupid. Because I rewatched this season literally a few days ago.
And season 4?
Yeah, and like when Robbie's belt comes off and like his shirt gets
ripped off his shirt.
Not even joking though. I was thinking the belt came off and like where did it go? Because like after his belt comes off, they go back to their senses and it cuts to, like the mat. There's nothing there, bro. And I was like,
no, the belt didn't come off. It was only the top part.
Were they like together?
No. Like this was getting loose, so then he just ripped this off, but the belt was still on.
Oh, because I was so confused. I was like,
and then the Hawk did the same. I loved that fight, bro. And then the ref's like, oh.
Oh yeah, that was so funny because like, Robbie goes, and then Miguel. Or gosh, bro,
Hawk.
So many. Hawk
I know there's so many
like,
names, bro.
And then the ref's like, oh.
and
then Hawk's just, all right. And then he goes. Yeah. And this fight, dude.
It was so good.
It was so good.
Hawk definitely deserved that title, bro. And him like at the end screaming with the trophy was so tough, bro.
Just for them to lose.
And I just hate how Miguel pulled the muscle, bro.
Yeah. And then also like I know that like it was hinting to him like wanting to find his dad.
Yeah.
And like but like Johnny gave him such a good speech saying like I didn't need to find my dad. Like that doesn't define who I am. And like Miguel was like, yeah, I need to find my dad still.
Yeah. What the other key points that
happened? I have a few more.
Hawk wins the tournament. Tori wins. The girls.
I've noticed, bro. Tori's low key kind of made up fighting, bro. Okay, every time Sam fights, bro, she like low key cooks though. Like I know she's annoying, bro. But
Sam's a really good fighter, bro.
And like every time they fought, like Sam should have won that fight 3 times because like they paid her off. Like even in the fight, like when she starts fighting aggressive, I like how Tori's like I don't know what to do.
She's like she's fighting aggressive, and he's like
And he's like just do your thing.
Yeah.
And like and then like I do like how Tori because like I think Tori only turned good because of
Robbie.
The mom. No.
Oh yeah, because
dude,
she was Amanda. Yeah.
Dude, not gonna lie. I would have divorced and left Daniel so long ago, bro.
For all
'Cause-
the karate stuff.
yes, because
bro.
dude, she literally every time she gets so annoyed, and like in season 4, it's
And he's like,
so-
I'll stop.
and then like after a kid gets paralyzed, and she's like, Daniel, this kid's paralyzed. A little boy got thrown through our window, and she's like, you don't even pay attention to me in our relationship anymore. And she's like, my daughter's getting hurt and assaulted at school. I don't even feel safe in my home. And then like
He's
it
like,
keeps
"Okay,
getting, it keeps,
I'll stop."
And then like
He gets
when,
right back on
when
it.
Silver comes back in, he doesn't tell her, and he's just like beating an old man. She's like, what are you doing?
Yes.
And he's like, he's a bad guy. She's like, oh, what?
How do you know this?
And then
bro?
Chosen, like an Asian man starts living there, bro. I genuinely would have left him, bro, because like she just puts up with it.
But hey, that's true love, bro. That's true love.
And like she even was like on the brink of leaving him. He's like, I'll fix it.
And
he
then
just
when we
fixed
found
it.
out when Silver paid the ref, that was so annoying. Because I literally just, dude, this is like the 5th, like.
But like
I forgot how
because
big
I
it
like
was.
it because Tori wins, and like you already see her character change because she's like, "Are you okay?" And then like Sam's like, she's like, "Wait, what? What?" And like when she elbowed her, she's like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to."
Yeah.
Silver though is terrifying. Like this season though, he was like a
In
little.
the third movie, he was kind of scary, but like in Cobra
But
Kai,
he's genuinely like terrifying. In season 4, he wasn't fully there because he was like he was scared of Kreese, and then that's
love
why
when
he
he
cut out his
overcomes him.
weakness. And like, I remember I was like, he's like, "You want to be in Cobra Kai so bad?" He's like, "Anything."
Cobra Kai.
And he's just beating
And
him.
one of my favorite
That was
scenes is when he's in
terrifying.
his mansion and he lifts up his shirt. He sees where like the tattoo was, and then that's when he grabs the hair tie and slowly tucks back his hair. I was like, it's crazy. Dude, Silver is like one of the best characters
And
in
like
the show.
when he shows up in season 5 to Daniel's, not well, whose house was that? And like he beats up Daniel or something, like stands on his neck in season.
Oh, that
5.
was Stingray's apartment.
Yeah, dude, I was like,
And he was looking for Stingray, and then like he just appears out of nowhere. And I'm like,
and like he because like at the end, Kreese gets arrested. He's like, I'm cutting out my weakness, and then he's like,
and he frames him for the Stingray stuff, bro.
and I was like, oh my gosh. And with them winning, he could spread with all his money to the franchises.
Yes, dude. This is like when it gets like crazy, and then it's also this is another huge build up for season 5 because Miyagi-Do and Eagling both agreed to shut down if Cobra Kai won.
And
bro.
Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do did, but then they, obviously they find out they
Yeah.
cheated. But like the stakes were never higher because we as the audience were like, he paid the ref off, and like, and there was also I never understood how did Cobra Kai just ultimately win because they both had a winner, and they were tied going
No, because
into it.
so when Hawk won, he won the guys tournament overall.
Yeah.
But when Tori won, they literally just needed one win, and Cobra Kai was on top because they already had so many points. So if they only got one more win, they would have won the whole thing. So if Sam won,
which he should have.
when Sam won, they would have won it all. But since they had too many points already built.
And
up.
then Miguel leaving, and then this is when I remember because this is when Carmen and Johnny sleep together.
Yeah.
And then like Miguel's like, I thought it would be normal with you guys being my
Y'all are
parents.
weird.
Y'all are weird.
Yes, bro.
That was so funny.
And he's like treating him. He's like acting like a. Also, one thing we forgot to mention in the first 3 seasons, I love how like out of touch Johnny is with society, like with the Facebook stuff,
Dude,
with like
I-
the phone stuff.
I laugh when like, what's her name? Aisha was like, he's like, put some ACDC on that. She's like, that the copper, that's pretty cool. He's like, I have a copy of it in my car.
It's a cassette in the car, and she goes like that.
And then he's like, and then like when he gets a computer and
And
like
like of hot babes and like all that
he's
stuff.
like earlier in the episode it's funny because like he has Playboys and like
Oh,
Miguel's
yeah.
like you can just search that on the internet. He's like, what's the internet? And then at the end of the episode he's like
hot babe.
No, he searches up
wet t-shirt
wet-
competition.
and then like it cuts to his face. He has
He's like
what is it? What beer does he have?
Banquet.
A banquet, and he goes he types it. He goes. It's so funny.
Him like I love how out of touch he is with everything.
And like when he gets a
smartphone.
smartphone, oh my gosh, when he's going on dates, and she's like, I have a smartwatch. He's like, well, I have a smartphone. And
And
she was like, okay.
and one of my favorite things is when he goes back to the pawn shop and he's like, your piece of crap computer won't work. He's like, if you try turning it on,
He's
and
like,
then clicks
yeah.
the button. And then he comes back like after that, he's like, it died on me. He's like, did you try plugging it in? You said it was wireless. I'm like,
And then he's like, did you get Wi-Fi? What's Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi?
Dude, it's so funny.
him with that, and then that's just besides the point. But that was like,
No, Johnny is so hilarious.
literally he's like top 2 characters in the maybe even
not even one. He is
because
one.
it's literally all about him. So he is literally the best.
And,
character
like,
in the show.
Oh, I'm trying to think what else, dude. And then like how he's like kind of racist, bro. Like when she's like, oh, it's plantains. He's like, in America we call them bananas.
And when Aisha first joined, and like when everyone first joins, and they're talking about like gender or like pansexual, is like they're or like when he's trying to recruit the girls.
Oh my
in
gosh.
the eel thing, like look at my stud over there, and she's like, oh, I'm asexual. He's like, oh, he's a sexual too, total stud. It's so funny.
And then it's funny. He's like he's running with the girls. And, like,
and and everyone's like, "There's a creep running
Wait,
around."
what did he say to them? Because it sounds, he's like, "Are you guys?" He's like, "Do you want to join my thing?" He's like, "You got to be 18 years or older," and they just start running away.
Yeah, he's like, "Do you
And
guys
then
want to
Moon-
get in shape real fast or something?"
And then Moon is like, "Guys, there's a creep, so we're moving inside." And then Miguel just looks at him because he knows it's him.
yeah, it's hilarious.
dude.
Johnny Lawrence is so freaking hilarious, bro.
He's so
And
stupid.
he like, doesn't know what like LGBTQ gay stuff are. He doesn't know what like any like gender role things are.
and
It's
like
so
his
funny.
subtle racism is hilarious to be.
Yes, bro. Or like when he first started dating
Carmen?
Carmen, and he was talking to like his Carmen's
Mom.
He was speaking like Spanglish, bro. It was so funny. I loved it, bro.
He's literally so funny. So, best characters.
Best character?
Okay,
I would say
I
probably
gave
Johnny
Hawk
again.
season 4 as well.
Really? Yeah.
I know he like was kind of like, but like I love his redemption so
I gave it
much.
Johnny Lawrence because Loki, he might be my character every season.
Oh, I
What?
forgot
What?
because I was looking at my worst character. It's Anthony.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about this.
This is when he like is horrible to Kenny, bro. That Kenny stuff is horrible.
These kids cannot act, bro. Like,
No, okay, Kenny can act and Anthony can kind of act, but the bullies.
oh my gosh, dude, I remember because like, sorry, I blanked on like wait.
It's so bad. I can't even think. You're talking about the library. Talking about the library scene, bro. When he turned
No,
off
okay,
the
I got
lights.
it. It came to my.
Okay.
I formed the thought. So, it was like when they were pretending to play that wizard game,
Oh my
and like he's
God.
literally just wearing a shirt that says "rad, rad, rad," and then like he's just like I don't even know what he says. He's just like he's acting all cool. He's holding like a Gatorade, and he's like, and
And
like
like,
his
like
stupid
A&W,
hair.
he's like, tell this loser to like cosplay or something.
He's like, why? He's like, oh, just trust me, man. Don't be a loser. And then like when they jump him at the thing, dude,
Oh
I
my
hate that like Anthony pretending to karate. He's like, whip out that some Miyagi.
and he goes like this, but then he like changes positions. He has no idea what to do, bro.
Yeah, and then when Miguel, oh, there's so many names. When Kenny, oh my gosh, bro, the library scene's so bad. I laughed so hard. It reminded me of
That
Bert
kid
because like
getting
it's
kicked.
like the kid with curly hair. He says like, "What was that?" He looks through a book. He's kicked, and then just gets like he gets kicked into the other shelf and just gets knocked out. I literally laughed so hard. And then when the other kids gets like, it's so funny.
But I love how they tied it together with Daniel being Kenny's brother, who's in juvie, who met Robbie.
his
and
name's
they-
Daniel.
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Is it? It was something like that. But like they were, I love how they tied that together, and I love Kenny's story a lot actually.
I think he's a little annoying still in season 5
Yeah.
or season 4. Sorry.
Yeah, because he's like, dude, his like grow up like
Glow
from
up?
season 4 to season 5. He
No,
literally
no,
he
season
goes from
5
like
to 6.
no.
He looks the same in 5.
Oh, maybe you're. Oh yeah, you're right. Because season 6, he goes from like a middle school to like he looks like a full grown man.
Yeah.
bro.
And like it was so good except like that the season 4 is so peak other than that stuff like Anthony
Kenny stuff, yeah.
LaRusso so annoying
Like I.
but he had a
like,
glow up like losing all that weight getting taller but he's
that
like
was,
such a loser
Yeah, I don't like Anthony. I think Anthony probably bottom
bottom character this season I
And then-
forgot about him
Yeah,
until
probably
I read my notes
Hawk. Actually, Robbie might because that's when he's in
He-
Cobra
he
Kai.
was
He's
really cool,
prime.
yeah.
Yes, and I loved.
in a way he's like trying to be the older brother for Kenny because his
But then he realizes,
yeah.
and then another build up to season 5, bro. But like one of my favorite scenes is when Robbie is like they're like doing because they have to do the skills competition, and he like goes like this, and then at the end he goes like ah, and he screams, bro, with his muscles popping out. Like, he looks so good, bro.
Yeah.
And the short hair slicked back, and the Cobra Kai gi,
and like when he dude he's so ripped bro
he's so
attractive
and he's like 20, bro. When they're filming all these seasons, bro. But
and
he's
then
like,
Moon and Hawk get back together
and then Tori and Robbie are like fully on dating
Yeah.
now. Yeah, dude. I think Robbie might have been my number 1 that season.
I feel like I just love
But Hawk
Hawk's-
is super good.
But like I know he has like a lot of the season where he's kind of like
yeah.
I give this a 10 out of 10. It is my favorite season. bro.
10?
What did you give it?
I gave it an 8.
Bro, I thought you said it was good.
It is good. I gave it an 8. Same as season 2, bro.
We sit here for like 15 minutes. This is so many. It's good.
8. 8's good.
What?
8's good.
Yeah, I know, but it's there's not a better season than 4. If you say 5, dude.
Okay, but like, yeah.
Seriously,
8's
an 8?
maybe a 9. It's pretty good.
There's so much
I wouldn't say
fights,
it's the
bro.
best season.
And like the All Valley's so peak this season, bro. What could be better?
I'll get there, bro. Chill out. But yeah, 8 out of 10. Yeah. Season 5. I have like, dude, it get like the key points get bigger and bigger every season. I'm gonna go over my key points real quick. So at the start of the season, the other dojos are forced to quit. Miguel goes to Mexico, finds his dad. That whole thing was kind of.
And lasted so.
Yeah, that whole thing was.
It lasted so short too, because
It was like one episode.
He goes there, and like they built it up in season 4, and we waited for season 5. I remember when season 5 came out, though, dude. I literally skipped school to watch it because
I stayed up. I didn't even go to because I had to go to school. I stayed up till 3 a.m. and then stayed up till like 6, and I fell asleep, bro.
It was so peak, and like Chosen though, he really is full force this season. I love it.
I love it, bro. And then this is when Robbie and Johnny get a better relationship because they go to Mexico together. Carmen is pregnant with Johnny. This is when we find out. That was crazy reveal when I was like, no way, because like they just started dating. This is when Silver opens dojos across the valley,
and we get all the other trainers. Shout out to Tyrone Woodley, UFC.
Oh yeah,
former welterweight champion. Shout out my UFC stuff. You
know? And then Miguel and Sam go on their break. That was like that was kind of annoying.
Why did they break up? I don't remember.
They didn't break up.
I'm not even joking.
Because Sam just wanted to break from karate and she wanted to find herself, and Robbie was like, or Miguel.
Season 5, I rewatched it. Not even joking. 3 days ago. I barely can remember. I hate this season, dude.
Really? You hate it that much?
I'll get to it, bro.
And then Robbie no longer in Cobra Kai because of the whole Kenny stuff. Because when he beat Kenny, he felt bad and he saw how much Cobra Kai was taking
Kenny,
over his
bro,
mind.
He was ready to swing with anyone, bro. Because like when they're at the pool and Hawk has all the confidence, or he's the champion.
Kenny does not.
Kenny does not carry. But like Hawk shows, or he goes, doesn't even try. Block Kenny.
And then, like, hits him, bro.
And then he hits him, and he's like, oh. And then Robbie splits him up.
Kenny was like had no fear when he was.
And even he was ready to fight Miguel later this season. He's like, let's go Diaz. And I was like,
that was at the end of the
season. He
had
so much confidence, bro.
Yes, bro. And then this is when Johnny Lawrence is finding new jobs. That was the when he's turning into Uber. Those episodes are so funny because then he starts peeing in the can in the middle of the drive, and like he shows up late and he's like just drinking beer and he's like. And
then there's just a bunch of them in the back of his car when she opens the door.
It's so funny, bro. And this is when Robbie and Tori break up too. So everyone's like breaking up this season.
Except for Dimitri and Jasmine.
And then Robbie and Miguel make up. Like they fight. Okay. I love
that fight is so tough. When they're going up the stairs and then you think it almost looks like Miguel's going to get pushed over again by... Okay, but this was kind of silly, bro. Because they're fighting, literally being a cop. Miguel's cooking him, bro. Not going to lie.
Miguel went crazy that fight.
And then, because they generally hate each other. Then all it took was Johnny saying, guys, stop!
When the baby gets here.
Like, when the baby gets here. What baby? You guys are gonna be brothers? And I go, oh, dude, I was like, I love you, man.
But like, no, they didn't go, because like, he said the baby thing, and then they kind of look at each other and like, I got all my stuff out. Are you good? He's like, yeah, I'm good.
But
no, bro,
they genuinely hated each other, bro.
Yes, but like, that was the whole point of Johnny's thing, was to get it all out of their systems, bro. But I love that fight. I love how they all make up.
That
at the
fight
end.
was peak.
When they make up, that's when it starts getting so good.
I like when all the characters aren't at each other's throats the whole time, because like,
yeah, bro. And this is when all 3 senseis are working together, and Miyagi-Do comes back.
Chosen, my goat. Dude, I can't even tell you guys how much. Every time Chosen speaks, I'm like, oh, I love this guy. It's gold, bro.
This is so funny.
Like when they're all drunk at the finale. Dude, the finale though.
The finale season 5.
Except I don't like, dude. I hate all the like randoms and like I didn't like how like high tech the new dojo was, and like. Dude,
no, I loved that. It was,
I don't like that final fight with like thousands of kids fighting and like penis breath switching sides.
Oh, that was
dude.
So
he was
dumb.
like, guys,
because they don't call me penis breath. Then 2 seconds later, Kyler's like, "Shut up, penis breath. Let's fight." And he goes,
and like I don't like that fight because like I don't know. I don't like that version of Cobra Kai that much.
I loved that Cobra Kai because it was like intimidating.
Bro. Other than Robbie and Tori, bro, they had no one. They had a bunch of randoms that were just there, bro. And like, I hate this season. I think the corn is like turned to 11, bro.
Cornball stuff.
Like do that like Robbie fake eating the pepper. He goes, and then he's like, I'm good. And then like in my car, he's like, I faked it, and he's like, that's so funny. Like that was stupid.
It was funny, bro. And then what else? So all 3 were introduction to the Sekai Tekai. This is when we had no idea what this was, bro. And we just knew it was a world tournament. That was it.
So we want to talk about the Sekai Tekai now.
No,
we want to talk about how Kenny beat Hawk. That was season 5.
Oh no,
the silver bullet.
No, I'm not there yet. We gotta now. I guess then Kenny beats Hawk. This is when they do the. This is when
to get their spots.
This is when the Sekai Tekai guy comes to California and they have to train.
In what world? Hawk has been at this point training for over 2 years.
Yes.
Kenny is a few months in. I don't care if he learned a move from Silver, if he trains all the time. Hawk is the reigning champion. He did not stop training. He did not stop grinding.
He knows 2 different dojos.
Yes, Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai. Super well at this point. And and Eagle Dang. And like he is on his stuff all season. And he's even cooking Kenny, and then Kenny does the and he goes I like
that was the worst part of the season, to be honest, bro. Like how did and then I swear I thought Devin was gonna beat Sam too, but like thank goodness she didn't.
That's another L from Devin, bro. She joined Cobra Kai. The bad version.
Yeah, she should have stuck with Lawrence.
I agree.
Because
I don't think she should have switched. Bro.
Yes, because then they show in season 6 how impactful him and her
like
Lawrence
him
is,
being her
like,
teacher.
Where was that when she was in Cobra Kai?
Exactly.
Like,
Except like
we doing?
the Cam girl also really pushed her to like get her where she was.
They're always in your head, bro.
Yeah.
And Silver's still intimidating us, but
I think he had the most aura this season, bro. Like I'm not joking.
This is his.
I had genuine fear for Daniel when he jumped when Kreese or gosh, there's so many names, bro. Silver beat the crap out of LaRusso in Stingray's apartment, bro. Except Stingray's a real sellout this season, bro. I like when they go to his house.
Like, they're talking about Dungeons and Dragons. They're like, the Silver Monk beat up the young man.
Yeah, he's telling it in like D&D terms,
bro. And then both dojos get entered in at the end because they're like, you get in and you get in. I was like,
I genuinely like, and then I don't even understand what the point of Kenny beating Hawk was.
Yes,
like,
and then Hawk just becomes still crazy OP later on, except for that one part. Which
he kind of falls off in season.
They nerfed him in season 6, which I hate.
He took LF. We'll get through.
This
is the downfall of Hawk right here, bro. And the green Mohawk, the faux Hawk.
Peaked season
the
3,
green faux Hawk. No, season 4. And then
season 4, and then
the green faux Hawk though is disgusting.
Yeah,
it looks like someone vomited and diarrhea and then like spiked his hair together, dude. It's so bad.
Yeah, but then I like it when near the end of season 5 it gets blue and it's a little longer.
Yeah, but when it was just like green faux Hawk, it was so bad. And it was so short.
And then during the Psychic introduction thing, he still pays off the ref again. And oh my gosh, it's so annoying. And then both dojos get entered in. The giant house fight versus adult and the kids, dude. The house fight with Lawrence, Chosen.
That was
Mike Barnes.
Okay, but I was so mad because they brought. Oh, sorry. I just gotta highlight this. The CGI when Mike Barnes is.
Bro, let it go.
No, dude, he parks his car, he gets out. The worst CGI fight I've ever seen. But
bro,
anyways, but this is my real complaint. Mike Barnes, like they hype up, like, yeah, let's go get this guy. All 3 of them, they drive there with, they're all drunk out of their mind. Mike Barnes get one shot and is unconscious.
And then he doesn't come back till the end of the fight.
Yeah,
but
Johnny and Chosen, bro. Chosen, dude, his fight with Silver was peak. Like, bro,
when they're downstairs, he grabs the katana and Chosen takes out
the
whatever they're called.
Their size.
Yes, and then
I remember because like he was winning too, and one of these turns around and
he showed him mercy.
Yes. And then Silver cuts his back. I genuinely thought he died.
Yes, I remember when we were watching it, we thought he died. I was like, no, there's no way. Because, like, they literally, like, all the way up his back. I was like...
And then he gets him again on the way.
Pool of blood,
bleeding.
Bro.
And then Johnny, though, beating 5...
While drunk!
World champions!
While drunk.
Yes, bro.
Like...
but he was fighting, then he's losing, but like seeing his baby's ultrasound, then he locks in and destroys.
The adrenaline rush went crazy, bro.
That was
and then that one guy's finger got cut off, dude, and like he pieced them up.
I liked how like this season I really noticed it. This in season 6, the gore went up.
Yeah, it goes up.
And like the budget went up, and then like the cussing went up too. They were saying that for like every other sentence this season, bro.
Yeah, because LaRusso said it a lot in this season. But dude, the 5v
and then the final crane kick to Silver too. Kicks him through the glass.
That's like one of my favorite parts of the season, bro. It's like, and then I love how all the kids take off their jerseys and throw them on him at the end, dude.
However, I can't forget about this. The Kenny stuff, some of the other things, but this takes the cake on
prison Kreese stuff.
So
this is bad, bro.
Most of the season he's in prison. We talked about how earlier in the show he struggled to do the fight scenes. What, dude? It was so dumb. Like he fights in prison. And it just turns to, like, the younger version of him fighting people.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about when his fake...
But, like, it's every part of Kreese in prison. And, like...
I don't think that when he turns younger part is that bad. Because, like, how... Dude, they cannot
don't make him fight,
Martin Cove is so old,
like, when he's in prison, he's starting to, like, kind of change his mind about stuff. So, like, don't make him fight. Like, he needed to be the king Cobra in prison, bro. And, like, I like how he's all tough and people like his little kittens, bro.
Also, we didn't even mention in season 4 when they introduced all the army backstory stuff. I liked it. I like that, like, I think some of them were a little longer than they should have been.
I feel like they overdid it.
Yeah.
And, like...
They could have been shorter.
And then, like, that final fight with him and his, like, commander, and he kicks him in the snake bit, dude, he's going... it looks so bad. I'm like, what? Why did... Also, how would that kill him? Like, he falls here. Like, how would falling into a snake pit kill you, bro?
Because they're all venomous snakes, bro. and it's like a far drop. Yeah, and then
But oh my gosh, this thing, bro. Okay, one. Fake out deaths are dumb to begin with. But what do you mean? He put melted Jello on his shirt, and they're like, "Oh, he got stabbed, bro. He's dead." What do you mean?
Oh, also, I remember when we were talking about this before we watched season 4. You said, didn't they check his pulse in the show? The guy literally goes, and that was it. Like if someone dies, you should probably check if they're fully dead before you dissect them. And then the doctor goes, what the flip? And then he died.
Yeah, why would the doctor taste him? I don't like he thought it looked weird, but he went,
And then the guards were like,
and then Kreese comes up and I was like, dude, it was so bad, bro.
and then he escaped. And he
And
just walks out. That
And
was
he
like,
escapes and he puts on he walks right out in like a doctor's coat and he dude, it was genuinely I'm thinking about it and I'm literally cringing. I think it's so bad.
It's bad. Like, how do you even, how does that even, that doesn't just happen, bro.
And then with him escaping prison, he is a wanted fugitive. And that goes into season 6. He goes to an international tournament.
But remember, so he goes to Korea, right? And then no one finds him, and then LaRusso threatens him, and he was like, "What would ever find out if you, everyone found about a little prison escape thing?" And he said, "Well, if they find out about a PTSD veteran, I don't think they'll care."
That's not how the law
But it
works.
actually would work though, because
wouldn't.
the disability on people for veterans, they have a high thing on veterans, bro. Because he could have gotten away with it. If yeah, I think
Then
that
why
was
did
so
he use
dumb.
it to get out of the charges in the first place?
Because he's stupid, bro. Because
Because-
Cobra Kai never dies.
And then it was I just hate it. And then I'll wait till I get to season 6 to talk about the rest of that stupid stuff.
But who's your worst character?
Let me check. I gave it to my goat Devin.
Really?
I didn't like her switching sides. I almost gave it to Penis Breath because of how corny that moment was. Just for that one moment, they're about to fight, and he goes, "Wait, guys." He goes up there, unzips it, and he's like, Penis Breath. He's like, "They don't call me that over here." Like, bro, get out of here. You're not the main character.
Oh,
And it's so stupid.
it might have to, for me. It might have to be. I don't know. I
Guys,
really
I
like
love
Kenny
Devin.
a lot that season.
I didn't. I said Devin / Kenny, but I thought you were gonna get mad at me, so I got scared to say Kenny, bro.
Kenny, he's just really iffy that season.
Okay, thank you, because I was genuinely so scared to say Kenny, bro. Because I
forgot
thought you were
about-
gonna.
yeah.
I thought you were gonna.
I don't
hit
really
me,
hate
bro.
Devin that much in that season.
That season.
Yeah, but wait. But Kenny in season 5.
I think she's the worst here.
really.
Yeah.
We'll
Devin's one of my favorite characters, guys.
yeah, we know.
We know.
We'll get there though.
All right, and then best.
Best, I would probably give it to Silver, to be honest.
He
He's
as well.
such-
Genuinely terrifying. Dude, I thought
The
Kreese was
aura?
a scary villain. Dude, Silver. Every time he did something, I was actually scared because and then to think this is all of our kids' karate.
And a
tournament,
plus
too.
onto it, he never had a stunt double. It was always him fighting, which I like. And the fact that he's younger than Mark Ruffalo, bro. Mark.
Why did
What's
you
his
say
name?
Mark?
It's Mark, right? It's
No, because
Ralph Macchio.
Ralph
I was
Macchio.
close, yeah. But dude, the fact that
Not
he's
so small.
older.
yeah, the fact that Silver's full gray hair, wrinkles, and he's older. No, younger. He's younger
Yeah, he's
than
younger.
Daniel.
By a year. It's only a year.
But
but still.
he looks like 10 years older.
Yes.
But
And-
he was genuinely, and how big he was, how
Mhm.
tall. When you see him stand next to people, you're like, oh my god.
and next to Kim, next to Kenny literally had to go like that, bro.
And he just when he was just running Cobra Kai on his own.
And he was going to Dodo, taking over the senseis and
he's I think he's the real villain of Cobra Kai. Because I thought of him almost like Thanos, Loki.
yeah.
You know, this big bad guy. Then Thanos.
But Thanos was the big
and you're like, oh my gosh,
well,
Kreese is
technically it's Kreese, but when Silver
Not
comes
even,
in,
'cause
Silver
think about
takes it
season
over.
6.
Yeah.
Because even in season 6, Kreese starts out as that, but then it ends with Silver being the big bad again.
But you also have to remember after the war when him and Silver started the thing, but it was mostly Kreese who started Cobra
I know,
Kai.
but I think in the show, Silver
Was-
I think he was the Thanos because even in season 6, the scene where we'll get to it, but I'm just gonna say
And then
now
he gets
when they're in the
peaceful.
hot tub, when he's in the hot tub, we had Kreese, Daniel, Kim, and Chosen already we're gonna take you to the bathtub now. Even Kreese
he's
was
just sitting there.
even Kreese was I'm gonna get you out right now. He was the common bad guy for everyone. He was the villain, bro. He was terrifying, bro.
Yeah,
And I love his voice too.
and then
he
the-
sounds like a bad guy,
Yes,
bro.
and then the crane kick at the end. To top it all off was even better. When he went like that, I was like, oh, and they got kicked into the glass. So good, bro.
yeah.
So what would you rank it?
I think the season has a lot of stink in it, but it has high highs. But it has a lot of like, just because you spray Febreze on poop doesn't mean it's not. It's still
not
poop.
poop though, bruh.
I gave it. This is my 6. I gave it a 6. Yeah, 6. 6 out of 10. You're gonna if you put it higher than season 4.
Wait, what did I put season 4 at? Season 4 I gave an 8, and season 5 I also gave 8.
They're not the same.
Yes, sir.
You complained about so much this season. How is it the
I
same?
complain about stuff every season, but there's a
No,
lot of better
in
stuff.
season 4, you barely gave any complaints.
In season 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, you complained about like 8 things this season. What do you rank on? What do you like? How does your numerical system work?
Enjoyability and like story.
It was not better
The
here.
story was really good
You
in
didn't
season
like
5.
the Mexico stuff.
That was a half an episode.
You didn't like Kenny. That's the whole season. You didn't like the second tech guy the paying off the ref. You didn't like
Those
Kenny
are those are
beating-
all like small moments compared to the whole season. Those are like 20-minute increments of a whole like season, bro. You have to understand. If the Kenny stuff was going on,
But like it
for,
litters every episode. Like it taints each episode, bro. It's like if this our set and like every poster had like a smear of poop on it, bro. They would just take it down.
No, and keep it up.
Oh, I hate this kid.
Yeah, I give it like an 8. Maybe season 4 and 5 are like both. I really like them both. They're both very enjoyable.
On
seasons.
rewatch, I had a hard time getting through. Chosen was the only reason I could get through season 5, bro. I love Chosen so much, bro.
Oh yeah. So you gave it a
A
what'd you say?
6.
A 6.
Yeah, this is my least favorite season of Cobra Kai.
I think my least favorite was 1. Yeah. Yeah, 1's my
Alright.
least favorite.
So,
Down to the big
so
bad finale.
did you also do characters for each part, like of season 6?
I just did the whole season,
Oh.
but I can come up with
All right,
like
all right. So part 1, season 6.
okay. I'm gonna give you my key points. Okay, this is when Johnny and LaRusso finally get together again,
Just to
for,
break up in the same part.
everybody's in Miyagi-Do. Like after the everybody's in it. All the college stuff. Everyone's deciding to go to college. John Kreese and the Korea cave stuff. Dude, this is the worst episode. He walks in there.
Not
and
even
then-
episode. It's episodes. It's in the first 2.
Yeah, and then when you get bit by the snake, he's like,
He starts hallucinating.
he's like falling
And
through
his
the cave,
acting
bro.
is so bad.
And then like, the only thing I like about the episode is when Johnny Lawrence and he's like trying to get over his demon of like how.
Not even
bad-
joking. I rewatched season 6 today. Every time it cut to Kreese, like, and the old man's makeup, Sensei Kim,
Oh, I forgot how bad that was, bro.
and like every time that stuff happened, I
It's
just
like a young guy just with.
I
like,
literally
makeup
just
on.
did this. I went on my Netflix and skipped past it. But I did not want to rewatch it, dude. It was so bad.
Those were really
And, like,
bad.
I got our first reaction to this part was we were so disappointed.
Yeah.
And like I remember we were watching
The first part, we were like, "That's it."
we were watching part 1 together, and then when Kreese got bit by the snake, we were generally laughing out loud because he was like, and he like falls over.
Yeah, and then there's also when oh my
This one Kenny pooped himself.
no,
Oh.
it's the Dimitri and the MIT stuff. Every episode, MIT.
And like, it's not even just part 1. It's also the
Yes.
Dimitri hit.
All
Dude,
time low.
Dimitri was so. This is like this is penis breath right here. Okay, Dimitri.
It's like,
Now
whoa.
then, season 6 is Dimitri was here. You throw the
He's
freaking
like 4, bro.
He's done, bro. His
And it
sideburns.
gets worse.
His sideburns. I can't stand for one.
And he like looks like a grown man now, bro.
And like, he's so annoying. And like in part 1, like what's her Yasmin?
Yeah.
His girlfriend. He's like, oh, I'm not gonna make it to the Sekai Tech guy, so I'm just gonna like not try. And she's like,
I don't
"You-
date
she's
losers.
like, I don't-
He is a
she's
loser.
like, are you gonna break up with me? He's like, no, you're still high. He's like, so I should try. She's like, yeah, I don't believe it. She's like, shh. I was like, and then like he comes in the next day like locked, and like he's mad at Hawk. He's like Hawk's like, I didn't imply. He's like, why are we supposed to go to? We're binary brothers. We've been playing this very case. He's like, you're gonna give up on me, and then like he fights. Dude, I didn't like much about part 1, bro. It was so rough.
We'll
It's
get
so
to my
rough,
ranking on that, bro. Okay, but after that, this is one thing that we when we first saw it, we focused on this so hard. Why did they focus on Tori's mom in a fist to
Yes,
do nothing
Yes,
about
we
it?
were okay, guys. You can call us dumb, but like she dies, and like
She has her.
you hear Tori crying, and you just see her fist like
the
in
camera
the camera.
zooms into the fist. of
Yes,
her.
and we were like, what we were like, did Kreese kill
Yeah, we
her?
thought Kreese killed her, bro.
Like, did she get like? It looked like she was fighting someone. So we're
Yes.
like,
it made
and
no
then even
sense.
when like Tori was fighting Sam, she got like a
flashback
in her
of
head
the fist.
of the fist, and we're like,
and then it doesn't say anything about it, and then they just say, "Oh, she had a episode."
she had
like,
a blood
tumor or
clot
whatever,
that
yeah.
like ruptured, like.
Sorry, for real, bro. And then what's after that? Johnny and Daniel fight again.
And this is when that meme, "This isn't the Miyagi way," started, bro.
But like one of my favorite scenes in part 1 is when he goes, "She wanted to fight," and she's like, "Her mother just died." She's like, "All I want to do was get on the mat for 3 rounds when my mom died," and like that was so impactful because Johnny's like character development, bro, it was so good. And then this is when we find about Miyagi-Do's secret box and all that stuff. This is when it goes.
I hate this.
Yes,
I hate this.
This is the
Again on rewatch, I skipped through it, dude. It's so pointless. It does nothing.
Our theories when it first came out was that because this is when Karate Kid Legends got like its first nitbit trailer, and it had Jackie Chan in it. We thought, oh my gosh, wait, what if Jackie Chan is Mr. Miyagi's like brother, cousin, or something related?
Because we knew Daniel was gonna be in it, and like they're hinting at they're like, but Miyagi can kill someone. Like, what if it wasn't Miyagi? What if it was like a secret brother he had? Because like Miyagi never would have done that.
Yeah, and then they literally said like he used a fake name. So what if it was his brother?
Yeah, we're like, oh my gosh, what if it was never him? And then
Nothing.
For not even part 1, into part 2, like the fact that Daniel left during such a big moment of the Sekai Tekai,
Yes,
to figure this out, and it was just to find out he killed someone. That's it.
So
but
bad.
Chosen in season 1, bro. Part 1, dude. Each part he had such a good moment. My favorite part is when him and Johnny are gonna fight. And like they're just standing there, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm still gonna fight." He's like, "Why?" And then Chosen's like, "Hush." He says something funny, and then he's like, "Let's fight." And then they start fighting, and like the way he was like hitting the wood beam, he was going, "Huh, huh."
And then he breaks it.
He breaks it. He's so funny, bro. He's like, "No drinking." He's so hilarious.
The only good part, the only good thing to come out of this part was at the very end when we found out Tori Jones Cobra Kai. That's all that happened.
Because, man, Devin making Kenny poop himself. Another L.
How did Penis Breath make it in the top 12?
Because like Bert made it, or the other guy,
Chris.
No, the other guy, the little Asian boy.
Oh, the little Asian guy made it. What? Like,
and then I didn't realize how bad Cobra Kai or Miyagi-Do was, because like Miguel, Robbie, Tori, Sam. Yeah, oh, makes sense. Hawk. Oh yeah, Dimitri, Penis Breath,
little Asian kid,
little Asian boy.
Whoa,
Chris,
Devin. Dude, you cannot deny she's the worst character in this season, man.
She's pretty bad in part 1.
No, bro. But yeah, that top 12 in the training that I remember when we were watching it. Wait, is this when they did? Yeah, it is. When they were all training and they did the tag thing where they all had the red tags, and Miguel had 2 handfuls, and Hawk. This is when Hawk started getting nerfed, and he had like 3, and he's like,
and then Devin even pulled a crazy move on Hawk, and like whipped around, grabbed his thing, and then no one was watching. I was watching. Sorry, guys.
Let it go, bro. And then yeah, the final capture the flag, pooping himself, Kenny. That was like we laughed at it, but like it's
like at first we are like, what is this? And then there's a part. He goes, and he's running. He's like, open up, and then he goes, and then Bert comes out and says, "What's up, guys? Stuff that stings." That was hilarious, bro.
And then
but like now it's funny, but like in the moment we're like, what is happening?
We're like, there's no way Kenny doesn't make it to Sekai Tekai. We thought, oh, he'll probably still make it.
Bro, the team should have just been like, I don't know why they had to do all this. It should have just been Miguel, Robbie, Tori, Sam, Hawk, Kenny. Like that should have just been the 6 they said. Like there should have been like no games.
Not Dimitri.
Not Anthony. The fact that Daniel was like, my son's
glazing,
go.
bro.
And like he wrote his top 6, and then Johnny says, it's like that meme with the paper. He's like, what is this? Anthony? What do you mean, Anthony?
But then he's like, Devin. Like they're both switching up on each other.
I would have sent Penis Breath before Anthony.
Oh, easily. Because Penis Breath, they're just both trash. But like, so what did you rank this part? I gave it a 6 because there's some good parts, but still.
And like the Dimitri beating Hawk, and then okay, really quick. Dimitri kicks Hawk over the rock and he drops the flag. At the start when everyone's running, Kenny, Hawk, and Devin are miles above Dimitri because he's a loser. He's out of shape, and like Hawk just gets kicked, sees the flag, and he just sits down and gives up. He could have outran Dimitri and grabbed the flag.
Yeah, like when he kicks him over the rock, he literally just falls in and like sits there and he's like, "I'm sorry," and he takes the flag, and then Hawk just sits there and goes, oh.
And then Dimitri starts like walking away. If I was Hawk, I'd have like, heck no.
Yes, bro.
I ought to jump on him.
Bam, right into the face, bro.
And just kept going, like bashing his head into the wall.
Okay, man.
He's like, I don't want to hit
Dimitri, bro.
And like, worst character this part was Dimitri or Devin. But Dimitri, I just can't, bro.
I'd say Dimitri. Yeah, Dimitri or Devin are bottom 2.
And he gets worse. He gets worse.
How does he get worse?
So he's already on like, you can't see our floor, but I put I put Dimitri on our floor. He goes lower.
Lower than that,
Yeah.
bro.
All right,
Like,
part 2.
Yeah, but best character though.
Oh.
Probably Chosen. Or
No, I would say Miguel still, because him and like they have their reasons for being team captain,
oh,
and like
that's when is that when Miguel loses to
Robbie.
or is that part 2?
No, that's part 1.
you
Because
sure?
part 2 is all Sekai Tekai. They
Yeah.
literally start episode 1 at because they end the part 1 with Tori.
Yeah, them flying to.
Yeah.
How did Robbie lose to Miguel?
How did
Miguel lose to Robbie, bro? That's generally one of my biggest pet peeves, bro. Miguel has been built up to be the #1 crazy, absolute goat to Robbie, bro.
Yeah.
Mad, unfortunate, mad disappointed.
And then Robbie just shows he didn't deserve to be there later.
We'll get now that we're on
Part
that
2.
topic, let's get to part 2.
Part 2 is so much better.
We watched all 3 parts together.
Yeah.
So part 2 comes over. Let me do the key points. There's even more this time. Okay, so there's Robbie failing every fight because he's too focused on Tori. That pissed me off, bro. Because every fight he would be like fighting and then he'd look over the crowd and Tori would be like, and then he'd be like, and then get.
And he brought back the man bun.
Even worse.
We don't
bro.
like it.
Iron Dragon beats Cobra Kai in the first fight. The new Cobra Kai.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy because like we
When
had
we
seen
first got introduced,
because we saw Cobra Kai in part 1, like,
and we were
like, and we're like, oh my gosh,
they're gonna be the biggest and baddest.
how is Miyagi-Do gonna beat them? Then Iron Dragon, not even joking. The fact that the team just moves out the way and let the captain
They kneel and then they walk around and then the 2 captains are just Axel.
realistically, bro, they shouldn't have. Iron Dragon should have won, bro. Like, let's be for real, bro.
Hey, but like, there's valid reasons
Everyone
why
loves an
they
underdog
lost,
story,
though.
yeah.
Yeah. They were Zara and Axel were probably the 2 scariest people in the show.
Dude,
other than
the fact
Silver.
that Axel went until he fought Miguel without even getting hit.
He literally just and he was like 6'5", bro. Oh my gosh. Axel was like like they were not lying when he said he's like a machine. Like yeah. This is also when Miyagi-Do is at the bottom of the leaderboard after the second fight.
Everyone is losing, bro. And like Miguel genuinely was.
This
like,
is when Devin gets even worse.
dude, Miguel
too.
was literally like he was holding the team like this, and like everyone losing. The fact that like Devin 10 seconds got knocked out, Miguel goes in there 40 seconds, puts him out, and then like he's like looking around like, and they go down, bro. I was like, and then this makes me so mad because like Miguel talked to Robbie. He's like, dude, you need to pick up your crap.
He's like,
You're our
or give this to me,
and then
bro.
Robbie looks at him like maybe Robbie's gonna walk in. They do that platform thing. Dude, this was
Miguel.
Hawk's nerf even was worse.
Yes.
Because Dimitri kicks Hawk off. And then I was like, oh. No, but before this, we gotta mention. Dimitri's like, I don't even care for it. I wanna go to MIT, and Hawk goes, shut the F up about MIT.
Genuinely so annoying. He kept talking about it the whole season, bro. It was so
And then
annoying.
it was this part too where he like I'll get to it in a second, bro. Point 1, Dimitri is just so annoying. He kicks Hawk off, and then he falls off himself. Whole team gets wiped. Miguel goes up there, 1v2s, boom, done, and he stands up there, or farming. And his team, they're all like, and Miguel's like, he's literally he can't, he's like trying to pick him up, and he can't, bro.
Yeah, and then after that, Daniel gets captured.
I skipped this on rewatch.
Yeah, that was generally the worst.
Hey, but Chosen this part. He
No,
has
wait.
so many lines, bro.
Yeah, and then after that, the kids go out partying. You
No,
wanna
this
say
is
it?
this is one of the funniest parts because like Daniel's like, I just need a second, bro. He's like, yeah, he's like, all right, man, just make sure the kids stay in tonight. And Chosen's like, he goes,
and then it's a flashback of Hawk going, "Can we go out tonight?" He goes,
he's like, of course. And then like he turns, he's like, yeah. He tucks him in. He turns around,
He's like speed walking out of the.
and then he goes to the bar, and he's like, well, Chosen. And then
We're
like,
the teenagers, and he goes, "Oh, I think we saw him on the beach." He starts sprinting out.
sprinting out of it. Probably thought he was a pedophile.
Yeah, and then Kim starts following him too.
And then, dude, him and Kim like getting together. That was so funny
I
too,
loved
bro.
that.
And like the when they start fighting, he's like, "You wouldn't last 1 second."
And then they're
me."
fighting. And they start making out,
Bro,
bro.
he's like, "You wouldn't last 1 second fighting me." And she's like, "You want to see?" And they go, just start peeing out. And then like,
And they start just.
and then they cut to them drinking coffee, and they have sand in their hair.
And she looks so good with her hair down, dude. Like
I don't know why
really
she does the bun. And then he's
Yeah.
like, "We gotta keep this a secret." The one time he's like,
But then they start falling in love.
and then
It's
he's
so
like,
cute,
"It was
bro.
2 if we count the morning." Dude, they're so funny.
It's hilarious, bro. And then after that is when Carmen has the troubles with the pregnancy,
This
and then
was
they had to
stupid,
fly
bro.
back. Waste of a half an like a full. I think it was like a full episode.
No, it was
dude.
half episode. But like we saw like Johnny, because like Miguel was struggling, like the team's losing, and he's the only reason there as far as
This was when we were like had no hope for like this season. We're like, dude, if Miyagi-Do actually like this is looking horrible. But then Thankfully, we came back.
Also, realistically, in like a world tournament, the people who entered shouldn't be allowed to like. If they leave, then they're out. They shouldn't be like replacing them.
Yeah,
like,
you shouldn't be able to replace me.
and then like it's even worse when like the Miyagi-Do turns in the Cobra Kais, and then I'll get to part 3. No, it happens in part 2. If a kid dies, it's done. They're not gonna keep going. A literal teenage boy got murdered.
Wouldn't you think if someone died in the 1950s, they would stop it?
But he died in the fight,
True.
like the final fight.
Yeah, they
Not in a giant brawl broke out.
Yeah.
He died, and then the main guy got knocked out. They're gonna stop it.
And then this is when Dimitri just gets worse. He cheats on Yasmin.
And what's funny, he's like, but we gotta remember we have girlfriends. So this girl comes to hockey. He's like, I love your mohawk. And he's like, I have a girlfriend. And it's like, do you want to dance tall? He's like, of course, princess. Like,
And then Hawk is like, bro, what did you say? He's like, we're having fun.
he's like, we're on vacation. And then he FaceTimes Moon. And he's like, yeah, look at
Sure.
Dimitri. And he's all dancing with the girl. And Yasmin breaks
That's
up. with him.
little man.
And then then Dimitri gets mad at Hawk.
Yes!
He's like, what are you doing? You made my girlfriend break up. He's like, then don't be a bad
Yeah,
person.
just don't make bad decisions.
And then he goes, he doesn't even, we're not, just because, like, I don't flip people off. Like,
Yeah.
in the show, he didn't even do,
He goes like-
he didn't even do the middle
did.
finger. Like, did he?
Yeah, he went
Oh.
like, ugh.
He literally went, and I was like,
so cringy.
and then he kept talking about MIT in that moment too, bro.
Still MIT, bro.
I was genuinely just like,
Dimitri's such a bum. I actually hate him. And then after that, Chosen and Ponytail Girl getting lost. Like we already talked
and
about
then
that. Silver
in
comes
the
back.
bathtub, bro.
So I remember when they're all like following. When Chosen comes up to Daniel, he's like, "Wait, I saw the guy that jumped you." And they're like, okay, they walk and they see him sitting in the corner, like, what's going on? And they walk and they walk. I
And then
remember
you
when we
hear-
were watching it,
yeah.
we saw a hot tub and we're like, "There's
And
no
then-
way, right?"
And then we heard his voice. You were like,
No, this like before we heard his voice, we
Oh.
were like, wait, we saw like the bar of the hot tub. And we were
Yeah.
like, what's? And then we saw Sensei Wolf. And we're like,
Yeah.
wait. And then we said Danny Boy, and I was like, oh, bro. And then he was sitting in the hot tub like he did in the third movie, bro.
And
He's
he's
with a
just-
cigar,
he's
bro.
just
I was like,
farming, dude.
oh my god. And then that's coming back to what you said. Like he was the Thanos. He was the enemy of everybody, bro.
Because like even he literally said, "Oh, I'll pull you out of that bathtub myself," and everyone's ready to fight him, bro.
That
And then to
was-
find out he was like leading the Iron Dragons too.
And then
which
this
were
is
the bad-
when, and then after that, Miyagi-Do beats Cobra Kai, and that's when Cobra Kai gets kicked
that
out.
fight was so tough, bro.
Yes.
Robbie finally locked in.
About time, bro.
Bro, his
Actually,
fight-
does not deserve
him
the
and
captain's
Kwan's
spot.
fight, bro. Oh my god.
I'm so glad
bro.
part 3 what happened to Robbie though. Yeah, but anyways, yeah. Then that's when the giant brawl takes out, and then Quan dies.
No, okay, it might be hard to take. I think the brawl at Sekateka is the best fight in the whole show, bro.
Yes, I think that's the best brawl out of all the brawls.
Dude, it was amazing.
the not like even the senseis were fighting, students were fighting, even the Sekateka guy was fighting, bro. It was so
It
good.
was, everyone had moments. Not even like
Sam had a moment, Tori had a moment. Literally everybody.
Kenny,
like you just said.
Devin, Dimitri, Hawk. Dude, like everyone
Hawk,
had
yes.
a. Hawk was kind of cooking though. Bro.
Yes, Hawk
The
was actually.
one
He
time.
came back just a little bit there, bro. But,
It
like,
was so good.
that
And then
was,
like
like-
the twist when Quan died, bro. We were genuinely like left speechless because
Because-
we saw the knife got taken from Kreese.
I remember me and you were sitting there, right? And then like that's remember when the camera falls over and he's like,
Yeah.
ah, and he picks up the knife, and I was like, this is about to get crazy. And then I remember he jumps up, he's about to kick, and then Axel kicks his leg out of the way, and then he spins, and then we hear shing, and I was like, I look over at Adrian, I was like, no, like I was like,
And then they turn his body over and
I was like,
because we were so hyped for Quan in the trailers.
that's because we loved his hair and we loved how
and he had
dope
just so
he
much aura.
was.
Even when he was losing, he had aura, bro.
Yes, bro.
And like this part, we really saw how scary the Iron Dragons were, bro. We were like,
And I cannot believe that someone actually
and
died.
then
bro.
also the kids karate tournament, by the way. But can we talk about how what's her name?
Zara.
Zara? She sexually assaulted Robbie.
Yeah.
She had
She
no
practically raped him.
She wasn't drunk at all. And
He
he
was
was
drunk.
blackout
So that's
drunk,
kind of rape,
and
bro.
they had sex, and he walked out. I was like, I don't remember anything. He's like, good thing I do. That's just rape. Like,
Also, did we already talk about how there's more deaths in a karate tournament than in a dimensional fight against a demon?
how many main characters died in this show?
Zero? How many people died here?
Three.
Kreese.
3. Yes, bro. Like I forgot.
Yes,
I didn't
bro.
forget, but like that's just like 3 main characters died
In a karate tournament.
in
and
a
then-
kids karate
in
show.
another dimension fighting outer versal beings. Not even a scratch on anybody, bro.
I'll make it out A-okay.
And how we were actually talking about this earlier today about how after our Stranger Things episodes, we realized low key after that finale, we're like
Because going into season 5, Stranger Things was like one of my favorite shows of all time. That final season really just
brought
like,
it down.
I don't even care, bro. But then now that we're back in this Cobra Kai phase, we rewatched it. Dude, Cobra Kai is the best thing out there, bro.
Genuinely, bro. So I would say worst this season or this part is Dimitri.
Again, he
Like
goes through the
always.
floor. So he's already down here, guys. He's gone.
I'd
We
say
can't even see him.
best Miguel
Miguel
because
again.
he clutches everything. And probably also Devin at the bottom too. 'Cause she doesn't. She like every time she's like, Lawrence, I'm sorry, and he's like, it's all right, and he's like,
Hey, but she's so beautiful.
But-
she is, bro.
but Kenny, and she was just like, oh, she's so annoying. But I gave
And
it
then
what you give-
Anthony, this was funny, bro. When Anthony goes to say sorry to
and he
Kenny,
poops his
and
pants
like,
too, bro.
and then Devin calls him, and she's like, I did it. He's like, Kenny, don't. And he goes, or he's like, Anthony, don't. He's going, no, no, no. And then he's like, bro, you gotta go to your house. And he's like, Mom. And we hear like,
Mom, start
barks.
the car. That was so funny.
It was so
So what'd you give part 2?
A 9, bro. This
I give it an 8.
Dude, this was like,
It was. Oh my gosh, dude. Iron Dragon and Sensei Wolf was scary.
and like it generally just ends with Quan dead. Like we turn him over and it zooms out and
And-
boom.
And then like there was, and it like when the Cobra Kai symbol came up, there was no music.
Yes.
And there in the end credits, no music. There was just very like slow music. Like we were both sitting there like
It
we
was
had to
like
wait 2
Avengers
months.
Infinity War for us.
This was like it
bro.
was like November and we had to wait 3
Yeah,
months
until
February.
February.
It's almost been a year since it came out. Like
It
like
came
in a
out,
couple
like,
weeks,
right after
It-
Valentine's Day.
right before.
Oh,
It came out like a week before. So dude, we were actually like we were. I was like, I cannot wait 3 months, bro. I was tweaking out, bro. Cause oh my gosh. But yeah, 8. I might have to even put it at a 9 too
Yeah.
because it was so good. But like, all right now,
Part 3.
part 3.
I think it has a bit of a slow start.
Yeah, because
Only like the first episode.
yeah, there's only one episode because that's when the tournament's canceled, debate to bring it back, and then it does get back on, and then they decided to take place in the valley. That's when Silver is trying to talk with Lawrence and them to bring it, and they're like, okay, we'll bring it back, and then everyone having their happy ending or happy starts or whatever. And then that's when Johnny's gonna think about proposing. And I loved when he was like, again with the Facebook, like, what's the best thing to propose? He takes that cooking class and he's like
Yeah.
all horrible. He what else did he? Oh, he wore he wore those like black shirts with the little tuck like fake.
Oh yeah, the
tuxes
fake
on.
tuxedo on. Like
so
yeah,
funny.
like
He's
the, it's printed
like
onto
he-
the shirt.
He's like, and he goes like, no. But then they get a call from the hospital. Then they get married while they're having the baby, which I loved that scene because literally Cartman has the baby. They're holding the
it's
baby.
Carmen. Stop
Carmen,
saying
sorry.
Cartman, bro.
Bro, sorry,
It's not
bro.
South Park.
Carmen's a weird name, bro. But like, then they get married while she's in the hospital giving birth. They have the baby. They're all a big happy family, and I love it. And they named her Laura after Johnny Lawrence's
Yeah.
mom. It's so cute, bro. And then after that, oh, dude, this is something we never even thought of ever. But I was watching it, and it Loki just hit me.
Oh, okay.
In season 2, when we first get introduced to Tori, she has a brother and a mom. What happened to her brother?
Wait, she had a brother?
She had a little brother. Because remember, every time she'd be like, I have to feed my brother and my mom on the dinner table every night. Where'd he go?
Oh, dang, bro.
I never realized that because I was watching because it was then part 3 when she was like doing the sit-ups at like she was training and I like was looking at it and I was like, she's living alone. Where's her brother? She said she had a brother. Because in episode 1 there's literally a little kid like who she gives the plate to and he runs. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I don't
What
actually
happened?
remember that, but
Because she like makes.
I remember in season 2 the brother thing.
I didn't realize that
Dang.
until now, bro.
And then-
Plot hole, bro.
Yeah, I guess so. And then do you remember, fans too? Do you remember when everyone thought her mom was gonna be the girl from the 4th Karate Kid movie?
Yes, I forgot about that. Yes,
That was like a huge fan theory. We never even saw her mom, like her face.
except for the flashback
Oh yeah.
because you haven't rewatched it yet.
No, I saw that.
Oh yeah, but like that's when she told that little bottle
And
cap.
she's like kicking her feet in the air and stuff. Yeah.
So, yeah, that I was thinking about that. I'm like, she had a brother.
Yeah, guys, I didn't get to part 3 because season 6 is longer.
Also, that's one plot hole compared to maybe like
Like
50,
50 billion.
maybe. Yeah. So
And a kid's karate show, by the way.
and then we start getting to Axel breaks Robbie's knee in their final guys fight.
Again, Axel just terrifying, bro. He legit like because we just saw Robbie cook Quan, and then Axel made
And Robbie was actually kind of piecing him up for a second there, but then he broke his knee, bro. And then I was like, I remember first watching this, I'm like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? And then I remember the guy goes, so unfortunately, since Robbie's Keen is blah blah blah, Axel wins the guys tournament, and then they're all cheering, and then he goes but, and then it goes and starts playing Thunderstruck, goes dun, 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 and then I was looking over, and I was like, no way, and then they literally come back, and OG Cobra Kai comes back.
Yes,
that's my favorite part, bro.
and Miguel come out in the yellow and black
OG,
geese,
bro.
and then it gets even better because we see it looks so weird seeing Daniel LaRusso in a Cobra Kai gi for once, and then he walks out too because like they showed his back and you're like oh, and then he walks out and then we're like oh,
Like, no way. Oh my gosh, dude.
but this one it makes sense, bro. Like
I got that was my favorite part of this whole show.
it was awesome, but like realistically it wouldn't have happened. Like
yeah, no one would allow them to just switch dojos and invite.
They're like,
else.
and the reason was because like Quan didn't actually lose and he was the captain, and they're like,
so yeah, then that's when, and then OG Cobra Kai comes back, and then, this is a little bit afterwards when Kreese and Silver die.
okay, before that though, I love Kreese's redemption. The way he can do the acting between him and
Lawrence in that
what's
one
his
scene.
real actor's name?
William Zabka.
William Zabka. They literally,
I trusted no one.
and he was like, you're like the dad that like you.
You don't have no idea what those years were like. Oh, it was so.
And then it ended with them just hugging, and like Kreese did because
No,
he
and what made it even more impactful, he touched Johnny and he smacks his hand away, and then he like slowly comes up to Johnny, and then they hug, and I was like,
and like the sad thing though is I wish they did this. We did not. We never saw Johnny's reaction to Kreese's death.
yeah, they never.
We don't even know if he
knew, yeah.
And like that really bothered me.
Because Kreese, every time he would tell everyone he's saying goodbye, he just said, "I'm just going in hiding. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm done."
And
And everyone thought he'd like.
The final fight though, they were old, and the stunt double was so bad here. But like, I remember we were at the house, and like we thought the fight was like, oh, okay. But we didn't think they were gonna die.
Yeah, he literally has him pinned. He has his cigar, and he goes, "Cobra Kai never dies." He flicks it,
And we were like,
we're
and
like,
then
no way.
and
right?
then
and
and then we just saw the boat blow up, and we were like, we literally jaws slammed to the floor.
I remember we
I'm
paused
getting
it.
goosebumps thinking about it.
Yes,
Right
dude,
now.
I remember we paused it, and we were like looking at each other like, I was shook. That was crazy. But like Silver needed to go. So they're both, and I like how they both built it up that like it was about to be the end of the stories because Silver was sick. He had that like whatever. Kreese was saying all his goodbyes, and he already he's at the end of his line. And then when they're both them deaths was so impactful, bro.
And then also another guy died on the boat because Kreese hit the
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
And he fell down the stairs. And then he also died on that boat. Four people died. And kids karate gangs.
Dude.
But
Okay, and then after that, it's the
I think the best.
Miguel and Axel
that's the
fight.
best 1v1 in the show.
by
It
far.
was like, oh my.
It literally goes from part one. It goes Robbie, Axel. Robbie has 5, or not Robbie. Miguel has 5. Axel has 0. And then part 2 it goes. Axel has 15. Robbie has 5. Not even knocking him down, he gets up to 15 points and then knocks him down again and wins. Holy.
Miguel.
And then it was the
untouched.
flashbacks of all of him, like when he got paralyzed, when he first joined the dojo, when he first left the dojo,
Mhm.
like when he broke up with Sam, when he got with like, oh my gosh, it was like almost as impactful as the scene of with Joyce killing Vecna.
Oh yeah, except
Like,
this
all the
one was actually
flashbacks.
earned.
yes,
He had a reason to be there.
yes, bro. Like that was, I think that's the best fight. And then
Okay, since I didn't rewatch part 3, why did the coaches have to fight? I'm so I don't
I didn't get quite to that part yet, but like I remember what happened. I don't remember the reason.
because like I don't remember that. But can we talk about how excited we got for nothing for Johnny Lawrence's? We thought he was gonna do the crane kick. Okay,
That's my one.
guys, please tell us we weren't crazy because like Johnny was doing his thing. He was like he's bouncing, and then he slows down. Flashback to when he lost to Daniel. The crane kick. And he changes his stance, and we were like, oh, "Is he gonna do it?"
But then
Because
nothing.
like it would have been perfect full circle. He's finally changed. The moment he never got ended with the crane kick. If he finished that guy with the crane kick, but he just took him down with. But like that, and then the song that they were playing too, bro. Every breath you take. Right?
Yeah, it has to go Miguel fight and then Lawrence
And he
Wolf fight.
finally won, and that guy was like legit good. Also,
then-
Johnny would not have beat him.
No, Wolf was like on a whole nother
And like
level.
Johnny was an all valley champ, and Wolf was like
oh my bad.
a national multi champion and a trainer for national champions.
Yes, bro. It was like,
The plot armor was wicked.
but like it was so. And okay, and then to wrap up the ending here, everyone gets a happy ending. Hawk and Dimitri both go to the same college, and they both become their binary robot nerds at their
I
same
kind of
college.
wouldn't have minded if Dimitri got stabbed instead. Because
Literally, bro.
he's so annoying.
Lawrence goes back to his mom's grave after he named his kid. And he puts the picture of his whole family on her grave, of like all of them. Who else got it? Like Sam went. Everyone goes to college. Everyone's happy. Everyone's still dating.
Carmen and Johnny, and then
happy.
Johnny and Daniel are finally like
best friends, bro. And took like another thing. The first episode is called Ace Degenerate, and the last one is called X Degenerate. I love that, bro. And the reason that they like nailed this out of the park started Miguel Lawrence, ended Miguel Lawrence. They both got their everything. They both got redeemed. They both got their happy endings. They both got their big fight. They both got their big everything. They literally could have not made the ending more perfect. Unlike stinky things, bro. Like, oh, dude, not much to complain about the final, bro.
Other than the start, like part 1.
Yeah, except for that one episode.
No, part 1.
Oh, part 1, yeah.
All 5 of those are pretty mid.
But yeah, I'd say worst character this season.
This part? Dude.
Or this part.
Because, like, only the important characters are here, dude.
Yeah.
I couldn't give it a worst. And I would say for best, it's Johnny again.
Yep, obviously.
Johnny or Miguel.
Johnny or Miguel, yeah. And then I gave it a 10 out of 10.
I couldn't because that first part is so bad, bro.
It's one episode.
Let me see where's my phone?
It's one
episode? No, part 1.
Oh.
Holy cow, bro.
But, like, no, we're talking about there's no way that...
Oh, I thought we were doing overall.
No, part 3.
Oh, okay.
What did you give part 3?
9 out of 10.
Yeah, I give it a 10.
What could we give the overall season? Because I gave
overall season...
part 1 a 5, part 2 a 10, part 3 a 9. This is your favorite season.
Overall, I got a 10 out of 10.
You can't have a 10 out of 10. Jack, you were hating so hard on part the first 5 episodes.
Okay, but literally it goes 6 out of 10 to 8 to a 10. These last two
Those
seasons...
don't average out to 10.
Yes, they do, bro. Literally.
That is not how math works, Jack.
The ending made it,
Bro, but
so...
what about 6 bad episodes?
5.
Tell me that one episode with Carmen going to the hospital and they had to fly back.
It was impactful though, and it wasn't that bad. They were still going on with the
so
story.
Out of 50, so Jack, you're saying 1/3 of the season was bad.
Yeah.
That's not a 10.
Okay, then a 9.5.
It's good.
I think definitely season 6 is my favorite, and then season 4 might be my second favorite, and then season 5 my third favorite.
Wow, it's rough.
So
season 4 is number 1 for me. Season 2 is number 2, and 6 is 3. No way, 5.
But unlike Stranger Things episodes, it's actually warrant like no, there's no bad seasons.
Yeah,
there actually is
bad moments. But even like the bad ones are funny. But like Kenny pooping himself is hilarious, bro. Open up. And then, it's like the liquid diarrhea. It's like runs down his leg.
I think we have a little time to talk about Legends, just a little bit.
Oh, I forgot.
If you want to, we only have just a little bit. This movie, I
overhated.
So yeah, he saw it with a group of friends. I
saw it with my mom, and then my friends were in the theater.
Oh,
they were in front of us. They were like, they were the row in front of us.
You saw it in theaters, and then I remember after it, one of my friends come up to me that was in the same theater as you, and he said, "Dude, that movie's so cringy and mid."
Wait, who did you see it with?
I saw it at home when it came to streaming.
Oh, Adam and Aiden were like, yeah.
Yeah, but like I remember after they said, "Dude, so mid, never see it." And I was like, "Oh," and then I asked you, and you were like, "Dude, I don't know what they were talking about. So good." And I'm like, okay. And then I remember watching it.
You didn't see it. You saw it at home though, right?
Yeah. And I remember watching it when it came to streaming. That movie was great. I love Jackie Chan in it.
Except he felt like a different character.
Yeah, compared to
like
the one with Jaden Smith.
Yeah, he just felt like Jackie Chan.
Because
he didn't feel like his character.
Movie, he was tough.
His family was murdered, bro.
But in this movie, he's like, oh, yeah.
And he was all like goofy, but like, and then Daniel coming in, he didn't really need to be there. It was just for like the marketing, and like all the fights were so creative. Like the editing style with like all the videos and the likes, because it was like an underground tournament.
My favorite part of that movie is probably the end credit though with Johnny Lawrence, like Miyagi-Do, slice first, slice hard, no anchovies. That was so funny.
But like also even the final fight was sick, bro. With on the roof of the skyscraper, and like the action, I
liked the fights in this a lot.
I wish the Cobra Kai show had this kind of fights, bro.
Like the way they were flipping and jumping everywhere.
Fight was so amazing, so fast. Cause like we didn't realize how bad the action in Cobra Kai was until this movie came out. Cause like in Cobra Kai, they like
okay, well, I wouldn't say I call it bad, just not as good.
It's like mid, and then like in this movie, they're like fast. They're like acrobatic, like flipping giant air kicks. Like they're like stretch. I was like, oh my gosh, bro.
But yeah, I just wish they tied it with Cobra Kai.
Other than that post credit scene,
and we need more Karate Kid stuff, bro. We need.
But because this movie was received well, not well. It was received bad and it made no money. We're not getting anything. Right?
We might get a new show, hopefully, bro.
What would even happen?
I don't even
It,
know.
I feel like they did have to be like different. Like
Yeah.
everyone's characters is like
A future. They could do a future like Miguel.
another legacy.
Yeah.
This is a legacy
Like
show.
legacy show, right?
But the movie is like a solid 7.5.
Yeah, I'd give it like
The,
8.
the action is so fun in that movie.
I love it. Dude.
It's
I
like
love-
it's the
I
same
love the new character.
story, but
Yeah,
it's
like
so
same.
good.
It feels that movie feels like Karate Kid 1 and like Karate Kid with Jaden Smith like mixed in the one because it has the same
It's like same but different.
yeah, but it has like the same.
Like the same plot.
Yeah, it has like the same plot as like when Daniel LaRusso first comes to town, but it also has kind of like that Jaden Smith where he like learns a new.
Also, though, the
No,
main
that was
the main villain, he had no aura except, dude. So like this would be bad for me. So you're a trained fighter. You can beat up almost anyone who isn't trained. You don't think this kid can fight? He doesn't even take his hands out of his pocket, and he floors you. And like, cause you're a trained fighter. Like you know what you're doing, and this guy made you look like a bum, bro. But this kid was so annoying, bro. He's like,
Yeah.
you took my girlfriend. He didn't even look cool, bro.
But yeah, I'd give 8 probably
Yeah.
7.5. But dude, Cobra Kai overall is just a low-key 10 out of 10 show. To be
Guys, go
honest.
watch it.
Please, like, if you have not seen Cobra Kai, you're missing out on. But actually, if you haven't seen Karate Kid, you need to see Karate Kid
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3 first.
Just don't watch the fourth one. But you
With
can
the
watch.
girl,
You can
yeah.
watch the Jaden Smith one. That one's
You don't, but you don't need to. But like,
I mean,
definitely,
it's canon.
it's still good though. Yeah. But Karate Kid 1, 2, 3, then Cobra Kai, probably one of my favorite trilogies / show.
and like the show got us
continuation.
through our first few years of high school and middle school, bro.
Oh,
we
we
were-
need
yeah.
to talk about that.
I
little
wasn't a
bit,
part
too.
of the group when that happened.
But yeah, he wasn't really part of our group. But like, dude, Cobra Kai. These.
Cobra
I've been
Kai?
wearing.
Never did.
I've been wearing these bracelets that say "Frig Vape." Shout out Baden Levine, by the way.
He's the only reason I watch this show. I can't lie, guys.
And that's literally shout out Baden Levine because this
Yes.
is literally his Benitez.
Oh, wait, who signed the shoes?
Baden Levine literally signed. Shout out to the Vans, by the way. Look at these shoes. It says Cobra Kai,
Kai.
never dies at the
No
bottom.
mercy, right here.
And then it says no mercy. And then it has all of this stuff on the pants. Has the Cobra on the side. Says strike hard, strike first.
But you got who did you get?
I got
Big-
double
D.
trouble or
Double
the double yeah. And then I got
Okay, we haven't watched them in a while.
yeah, but like
Wait, did you get Peach? to sign this?
no, dude, I was so close. When like we were
Okay, so-
literally there.
They had like a show where they came to Mission Ballroom.
Yeah, and me and James went to go see
Yeah.
it. But like, dude, Baden Levine / Cobra Kai got me through freshman and sophomore year of not college, high school,
and
dude.
middle school for
Because they're actually like important lessons. You need to strike first. If you want something, good after it. You have to strike. Not only do you have to strike first, you have to get in it hard, and then no mercy. That can be a lot of different things, man. But like, Cobra Kai is such a big impact on my life. Like that was like a huge chunk of my life. Like
and now it's over. And
And
the
I've
fact that it's almost been a year since
I
it's been
cried
done.
my eyes out when it ended, bro. And
I've
then
owned this gi since like
these geese are like like we've had these years, and like I'm never.
I think
ever
I
getting
think
rid
we've
of them.
had these since season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are old.
This show has like the biggest special place in my heart. Literally such an amazing show. Amazing.
Absolute cinema. Like for real,
Literally
like,
absolute
legit.
cinema. One of the best shows I think ever.
Like this is the difference between Stranger Things. This show was not made to be written like a legit like no one's
Crazy.
going to watch Cobra Kai and be like this needs to be studied in film classes. Stranger Things was trying to be serious, dark, mature. They were trying to make it good. Cobra Kai is meant to be entertaining, fun, and it hit that every single time. Every episode, it's hilarious, it's funny, great action, it's corny, it's everything you need. But people actually are just gonna think we hate Stranger Things, dude. We don't.
But like it's after compared to Cobra Kai, it's not on another level.
Yeah.
Man.
There's levels to this. Man.
There literally is
Yeah.
levels to this. But I think that might be wrapping it all up. Overall, Cobra Kai, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Love it. Please watch it. One of my favorite. What were you gonna say?
Dude, I wanted to draw the tattoo on our arms.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
but that
we
would've
should just
taken too
refilm
long.
it.
No, bro. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yes.
God bless. Please tune in for the next one. Sorry we took a week off.
Yeah.
Got some personal stuff going on, but
But-
we're back on the grind.
Cobra Kai never dies.
Cobra Kai never dies.
God
Thank you
bless
for
you
watching.
all.